Mikey Dunn here for 3C TV Live's Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com as we get ready to bring you the Downingtown West Whippets hosting the Wayne Valley Indians. Coming up next.
Wayne Valley is in the New Jersey Freedom.
Mikey Dunn here, joined by Mike Dunn. We're at beautiful Kottmeyer Stadium in Downingtown, Pennsylvania, as the Downingtown West Whippets take on the Wayne Valley Indians. Downingtown West had a great season last year. They started 9-0, ended up finishing 9-2. But they started off last week with the loss. They actually fell to Perkiomen Valley, 42-41. Interesting thing, Mike, they were down 42-14, but over the final 8 minutes and 29 seconds, they got an interception. They had a flea flicker that went for a 40-yard touchdown pass to Braden Williams after an onside kick. They recovered a fumble, and then Michael Riddick caught a wheel route for a big touchdown and made it a one-point game. But Coach Milano, that's right, Coach Mike Milano decided to go for two to go for the win. But Kyle Geiser's pass was intercepted in the end zone as the Whippets fell week 1 42-41. In that game, Kyle Geiser went 18-34 for 324 yards. So it was a great game for him. But the defense, which was returning 6 starters, really struggled. Mike, tell us a little bit about Wayne Valley coming all the way from New Jersey for this game.
Yeah, Wayne Valley came from North Jersey, north of Manhattan, actually. It took them 3.5 hours to get here. They came down yesterday. They toured University of Pennsylvania. They worked out at Temple. And today they did a walkthrough at Villanova. Wayne Valley was 9-2 last year, and they're a strong team. Downingtown's going to have their hands full tonight.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about how this matchup happened. I know you were talking to the athletic director for Wayne Valley.
I spoke with the AD, and he said that both teams were looking for strong matchups. They read about each other, and this matchup came into play. As Mike Milano, the coach here for Downingtown, said, Downingtown is feared in Southeast PA, so they had to go out of state to find a suitable opponent, and they both liked the matchup they got.
Yeah, Downingtown only one losing season the last 10 years. If you're looking at star players for tonight for Downingtown West, it's going to be quarterback Kyle Geiser. It's going to be the running backs Michael Riddick and Wayne Anderson. But then on defense, Cole Zaff. But also Zaff had 2 big receptions last week in the loss against Perkiomen Valley. He had 2 catches for 107 yards and a touchdown. But Wayne Valley's got some star players as well. Tell us about them, Mike.
Last year, Wayne Valley had Grant Barillo as quarterback in their last 5 games. He had to come in for their quarterback who injured their foot. Long story short, he went 5-0 last year as a result and put up a nice set of stats. Other players to watch out for are Captain Joe Scancarella and Captains Jake Pluta and Joe Monsef.
I don't know you from your chat with the athletic director for Wayne Valley. They do have some players generating some interest from decent college programs, and I'm sure practicing at Temple was a great showcase for some of those players. So it should be a great matchup tonight. 2 teams that had great seasons last year. Wayne Valley trying to get their season started off right. Downingtown trying to rebound from a tough loss. As you get ready for kickoff.
One last note, you commented on the college interest generated by Wayne Valley players. Elijah Pierce and quarterback Grant Barillo both had double A1 action.
So it looks like Downingtown's going to be kicking off. So Downingtown West in the blue and gold uniforms, Wayne Valley in the white, and I like to call it Carolina blue. We get ready to be underway here. Special teams, I love them, is a great area for Downingtown West in the Philly.com's players to look at for, special teams players. Both their kicker, Massimo Biscardi, and their punter, Bowler, were both named as standout players. And that ball is going to go into the end zone. And I don't know if the New Jersey players were aware that in Pennsylvania that if the ball goes into the end zone, it's automatically a touchback, or if he just wanted to get a running start and get his legs going.
They all play by NHFS rules, National High School Federation rules. And that requires if it's in the end zone, it doesn't come out.
So he either got excited or he just wanted to get his legs going. Either way, we commented last week in the Ruston Garnet Valley game that when it's your first game of the year, you might be a little nervous. You might get a little bit more penalties. Downingtown already had a game. This is Wayne Valley's first. So don't be surprised if you see, a couple early mistakes for them. They did have a scrimmage last week. They lost 20-0, but we're missing 5 guys. So Ferrello drops back the pass. It's a screen. That pass is complete. With a lot of room to run, he's still going up the sideline. And that's Nick Gould. Perfectly set up screen. What you like to do is you like to let the defensive lineman get close to you so that way there's not somebody there to catch the man who caught the screen. Some nice job running after the catch by Gould.
Yeah, they have the ball marked at the 40-yard line, but the refs on the side are saying it's the 41.
That's odd that, it's on the near hash mark, so there's no reason to misspot the ball like that, but now they actually have to move. There they go. They're moving the chains now. They still have to fix that. It's still only week 2 for these officials as well. We both ref soccer, so we know that, there's adjustment period. So in the shotgun is Fervillo. Drops back the pass again. Wide open receiver is A.J. Tedesco, the tight end. We saw he had a great great season last year.
Earlier you mentioned Downingtown's punter, Connor
Bowler.
He was in an accident about 2 weeks ago. Very severe accident. I'll come back to that.
So Downingtown West, they gave up 42 points last week. Right now, Wayne Valley is driving down the field on them. We've had 2 wide open receivers in a row. First running play, and breaking tackles is Gould. This Whippet defense not really putting up much of a fight right now. Great job by Gould to break those tackles.
Surprising what we've seen of Downingtown West in the past, that their defense is letting such big yardage plays go.
But the dog pound, their student section, making some noise right now. It's one of the things both Downingtown teams have is a great home field advantage. The fans always come out to see these games. Hand off to Gould. This time he's not breaking the tackles. No gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
That's hard to say about Connor Bowler. Coach Mike Milano said that he walked away from the accident. He was hospitalized, but he walked away in pretty good shape, so they expect him back this year. And colleges are looking at him.
So you see this a lot in the college level. Sometimes in high school, you'll see the quarterback for Rillo look over to his head coach or his offensive coordinator to see what play they want to call. And great job there getting wide open. But there is a flag on the play. Right now it looks like it was a touchdown reception by A.J. Tedesco, but we got to see what the flag is. But the receiver's open, and then he makes just one-man miss. It's one-on-one coverage, and it's a penalty on Wayne Valley.
Legal man downfield.
So that means that one of the offensive linemen or somebody who was ineligible on that play went further down the field than they were allowed, as you hear the Whippet student section doing the "You Can't Do That" chant. Yes, it was disallowed, but either way, if you're Downingtown West, you got to stop leaving guys open. As the Whippets dodge a bullet there, as it's 2nd and 15 for the Indians. And reading up for this game, I saw Wayne Valley has never won a game against an out-of-state opponent.
Wayne Valley's never played an out-of-state opponent from what I was told by the AD.
Well, that would explain why they don't have a win then. As they're definitely taking their time to get the play from the sideline. And we said last week, one thing that Downingtown has that a lot of other schools don't is they have a play clock. There's only 3 seconds left on the play clock. 2, 1, not able to get the snap off, and they got to call a timeout. We're going to take a timeout to hear from our friends from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
We're back at Kottmeyer Stadium. It's 0-0. Wayne Valley has really marched all the way down the field. They're trying to get a score here, but they had to call a timeout. I want to take this opportunity to talk about our friends at Chester County Transmission. That's right, Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They are family-owned, and Chester County Transmission pledges to all their customers that we will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville. Fervillo drops back to pass. You know, Downingtown's lucky they didn't get a penalty there, as the ball did not go anywhere near the receiver Tedesco, and he got laid out by a defensive back. Just to finish up on Chester County Transmission, they can be reached at 610-384-2879, or you can go to chestercountytransmissions.com and get a repair quote 24/7. That's Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs. So 3rd and 15. So you hear the defense chant from the dog pound. Ferrillo drops back to pass. Great route by number 23, Joe Scancarella, and he's in for the touchdown.
No flags on the field that time.
So 20-yard touchdown reception for the Indians. It was good coverage by the Whippet defense, but at some point the pass rush has to get there. And then it was just Scancarella just beating his man. It was one-on-one coverage, breaks a tackle, boom, touchdown Indians. As they look to make it a 7-0 ball game. Jordan Montero. His kick is up, and it is good. 7-0 Wayne Valley with 10:16 to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back after this word from Miller's Insurance.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
We're back at Kottmeyer Stadium. It's the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on chessmontfootball.com. Go on and like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram. It's 3C TV Live. Happy to bring you great Chessmont games again this year. Actually, back-to-back weeks we have non-conference action. In a conference matchup last night, it was Henderson beating Ruston, so surprised to see the Golden Knights starting off 0-2 this season.
I'm surprised to see Henderson starting off 2-0 this season.
But you know what? That's why they play the games. Well, again, we got a great game for you tonight. Downingtown West hosting Wayne Valley. All the way from North Jersey. Third. Get ready to kick this ball off. Kick is going to be caught at the 15-yard line. Not the regular return man for the Whippets. He came up to try and catch it, but instead the return was done by John Voss. Again, Downingtown West offense took them a while to get going last week as they were trailing 42-14 until about 8.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, but then they just kept scoring touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. They're led by junior cornerback Kyle Geiser. Their top running backs, Michael Reddick, coming off an injury last year. But that carry goes to Kenny Costello. It's going to be run out of bounds at the 29-yard line. Gain of 2 on the play. Also expect to see Wayne Anderson get some carries tonight. Cole Zaff gets involved in the receiving game.
It's going to be interesting to see if Downingtown is able to fill the shoes of Mattioni and Barr from last year.
They definitely, there was 2 great players that they lost. Handoff up the middle. Carry by Riddick. Riddick got to be careful. When he hit the hole there, he kind of held the ball out for about a half a second. He brought it in tight, but ball security is always key, no matter if it's high school, college, pro football, even the Pop Warner level. So it's 3rd and 5 for the Whippets. Hurry up offense as always. Guys are dropped backs. Pass is complete to David Jorgensen. He's still going. Finally pushed out of bounds at the Wayne Valley 37-yard line. He was wide open. Great job by the offensive line there, and also nice block by Michael Riddick, giving the quarterback time.
Riddick threw a phenomenal block on that play.
You know, that's one thing that you can always say about Downingtown is they always have a quarterback that gives you that pass option. A lot of schools anymore just have the quarterback that can run the option or the zone read. Mattioni last year had a good arm. Even look at Downtown East, they always have, you know, someone who can throw the ball. That's a broken play right there. As the play was blown dead before the ball came out, but no running room for Josh Willenbrock.
Loss of 4 on the play.
So it's going to be 2nd and 14 for the Whippets. Just talked about the great job of the offensive line on the passing play, but they were nowhere to be seen run blocking there. So ball on the Wayne Valley 41. 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Dropping back to pack is Geyser. Screen pass, but he throws it too high for Kenny Costello. Again, when you run a screen pass effectively, you want to let the defensive lineman, you want to let that pass rush get close to the quarterback, but Geyser felt the pressure there, doing it a little bit too high. He had Costello wide open. So now it's 3rd and 14. Wayne Valley was able to pick up a 3rd and long. Can the Whippets? Or if they get a decent amount of yards here, will they go for it on 4th down? Geyser in the shotgun. Man in motion is Riddick. Geyser's got time to pass. He's got a man open. That pass is complete to Cole Zaff. Zaff takes it down to the 11-yard line. Nice route. When they give Geyser the time, very poised. He can make these throws. You saw in the screen pass, the pressure kind of rattled him a little, but great blocking there. It's 1st and 10 from the 11 for the Whippets. Handoff goes for, and that's going to go for a touchdown to Michael Riddick. Love the play call there. They had Riddick as the up man, running a little trap play, and he went untouched. So great play calling by the Whippets, as they are Massimo Biscardi extra point away from tying this game up. Kick is up, and it is good. 7-7 ball game here at Kottmeyer Stadium. We're bringing you Downingtown West versus Wayne Valley on the Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. And the Chestmont Game of the Week is brought to you by Barnabas of Westchester. That's right, Barnabas Westchester is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition. Whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers, they're here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannum Ave in Westchester, every Monday from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. All are welcome. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org or email info@barnabas.org.
Downingtown put together a nice drive on that last drive and scored the 7 that I'm used to seeing a Milano's team score.
Yeah, you had Wayne Valley with an 80-yard drive. Downingtown had a 69-yard drive, I want to say it was. So long drives for both teams. What was good for Downingtown West there, obviously they scored, but because it was a little bit of a lengthy drive, their defense was able to get a breather. It's still humid out.
This game is going to go back and forth all night, I think.
And as expected, another great kick by Biscardi. It's a touchback. We're used to seeing that every week. The player from Wayne Valley only had his foot in the end zone, but again, that is enough for a touchback, as that was Jordan Montero wanting to bring that out for a return. He just couldn't do it. So 7-7 the score, 8:36 to go in the first quarter. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Indians on their own 20. The Whippet defense really struggled when it was one-on-one coverage. The Indian player was making the catch and then was also making a man miss, as we have a pre-snap penalty.
Mike, just a quick note on Scancarello, the kid that scored the last touchdown. He was all-county for his team last year. Impressive player.
And backing up 5 yards are the Indians. A legal procedure. We said it's their first regular season game this year. Don't be surprised to see penalties. Yeah, we had great running backs in this game tonight for both teams, just to go back to your point. Oh, and here comes the blitz, but Farello sensed it coming. It's going to be a big hit, but he was able to step up and actually gain 6 yards. So it's going to be second. Oh, gave him a gain of 7. It's going to be 2nd and 8. The good quarterbacks sense when there's pressure coming, and that was coming from the blind side. 2nd and 8 from their own 22. Farello hands it off. The ball goes to Gold. He's got enough for the first down, still going, finally drugged down. Tackle by Tanner Trofo.
Another penalty on the play.
And Wayne Valley's backing up, so definitely they can tell it's on them. Somewhere in the area of offensive holding, it looks like.
I missed the initial call.
So we're waiting for the signal. And it is offensive holding. Now, as the game progresses, I'll be interested to see if Wayne Valley keeps committing these errors.
Plays like offensive holding, I call them boneheaded plays. It's where a coach goes crazy. They're mental mistakes.
Although they'd rather have an offensive holding than a pre-snap penalty, because at least it's a part of the play. I actually remember last week hearing a Ruston coordinator when they had a legal substitution, which they did several times. He was losing his mind saying there's no reason for those penalties. Man in motion. Farello drops back the pass. Now he's going to run. No, he still completes the pass to Montero. He looked like he was going to pass, brought it down to run, and then threw it again. Going to be 3rd down for Wayne Valley, 3rd and 2. So what Downingtown West is going to need to do is they're going to need to play defense throughout the entire play. We saw on the touchdown that Wayne Valley had, they kept coverage up for a while, but were unable to keep it for the whole play. Showing blitz are the Whippets. Ryan Fahey was showing the blitz. Handoff goes to Gold. Nice tackle by the Whippets. That looked like Zach Seaver with the tackle. Big hit. We've seen Wayne Valley break a couple tackles tonight, but when you get hit that hard, it's a little hard to stay up. So the Indians are going to have to punt. So Downingtown West shook a good field position. High snap to Vincent Marone, the punter. Good hang time on that punt. And that punt is down by Jordan Montero. So the Whippets are going to be starting off with the ball on their own 48. 3CTV Live's Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. Brought to you by Beaver Creek Tavern. That's right, you've heard me talk about it the last several years. The best burgers in Chester County. Of course, they got the delicious bison burger. They also have, for you vegetarians out there, they got vegetarian options, gluten-free menu. It's classic American fare. They're at 1350 Bondsville Road in Downingtown. They have live bands on Saturdays. Guys are in the shotgun, man in motion. As the handoff goes to Costello. You know I love a good bison burger, Mike. It's just delicious, nice lean meat. Get with some American cheese on there. Delicious.
You've eaten them since you were a kid. I should know. I
know.
paid the bill.
Yeah, the first time I got one was a high school field trip from Downingtown. We went to the Renaissance Fair. They actually had it be a Western show at the Renaissance Fair. And he said, I want to try a buffalo burger. I was like, all right, I'm in. Delicious. Beaver Creek Tavern has great ones. So it's 2nd and 6 for the Whippets. They're now on the 48 of Wayne Valley. This drive starting on their own 48. Man in motion. That handoff goes to Cole Zaff. One thing that Downingtown West does that drives other teams crazy, just all the moving pieces there. They had 3 potential ball carriers there. Goes to Zaff. So it's going to be 3rd and 2. That's what you want to do in the running game. You want to get enough on 1st and 2nd down to make it a 3rd and manageable. We did see on their scoring drive they had a 3rd and 14, but I think they'd much rather have 3rd and 2. And a rarity, guys are under center. Got one back in the backfield. Man in motion. The handoff goes to Riddick. Gonna have to see where they spot him. I'm gonna say he was stopped short. Looks like he only picked up 1 there. Offensive line did not get as much of a push as they wanted. I would expect the Whippets to go for this. This is the area where I always say I don't know why you don't do a quarterback sneak. A lot of teams don't do it, though. But I would want to have enough confidence in my offensive line to do a quarterback keeper. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Riddick. He's fighting, and he falls forward. I think he should have enough for the first down, but there is a flag on the play. You're going to have to wait to see what the flag is, but I just don't get it. You need 1 yard. If your quarterback takes the snap.
It was thrown in the defensive secondary.
If your quarterback gets the ball, just fall forward. Based on the referee's signal before seeing what the penalty was, he's saying that they were short. It's going to be holding on the Whippets. That penalty is going to be declined, so it's going to be Wayne Valley football. And Coach Milano has to be disappointed that his offensive line couldn't block well enough on 2 plays to pick up 2 yards on 3rd down, 1 yard on 4th. But again, that's why I like the quarterback sneak. It takes more time to develop a regular running play to the handoff. So I don't know why they're doing that. But maybe they don't trust the quarterback keeper. Ferrillo in the shotgun. Roan in motion. He takes the handoff. Nice job of the defense.
Nice tackle in the backfield.
We've seen almost 2 different Downingtown West tonight. We've seen the Whippet defensive backs just not being able to cover, but we've also seen them be right on the wide receiver. We've seen the defense, defensive line and linebackers not be able to wrap up. And then we've seen big hits like that. We've seen good job wrapping up. A tale of 2 Whippets, if you will. Shotgun formation. Ferrillo drops back the pass. Here comes the blitz. And he wisely throws it out of bounds.
Into the stands.
Coming on the blitz was Zach Seaver. And there's a flag thrown. Are they going to call intentional grounding? And it is. So that's going to be a loss of down. And they're going to lose yards. I thought that he had gotten outside the tackle box, but the referee disagreed. That's a big penalty. It's now 3rd and 14. As the
3rd and 18, no?
Well, it looks like the guy with the stick, which has the down marker, he still has it as 2nd down. I don't know why. As the refs try to figure this one out. The scoreboard says 3rd down, which is what it should be. And they finally have changed it to 3rd down. It looks like the refs have figured out what's going on. So it's going to be, okay, now they've backed it up even more. It's 3rd and 28. The refs were confused, which led to some confusion for the scoreboard operator, which of course led to confusion for us. Why got to confuse the broadcasters? You don't have many plays in the playbook for this. And Downingtown West calls the timeout. I think what they want to do, talk to their players and say, look, just don't let a guy get behind you. Don't allow a big play. If they don't get a big gain, we're getting the ball back. So Downingtown West trying to get the stop here with 3:33 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-7. Folks, just a reminder, you're watching this game on 3CTV Live. Excuse me, it's the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week, but you can go to 3CTV Live, donate. You can also sponsor the Chessmont Game of the Week by going to 3ctvlive.com or by contacting 610-306-9492. That's right, 3CTV Live will take you there. So, Mike, you have to think that timeout was just for Coach Milano to say, just don't let him get behind you.
Absolutely. Coach Milano's a smart coach. He knows what he's doing in these games, and he tries to keep his players at a level head.
Furlow drops back the pass. And he's avoiding pressure. He's got a wide open receiver. But he's going to get not even back to the original line of scrimmage, and that's what the Whippets wanted to do. They didn't want to give anything deep. They're happy to give up, that 16-yard pass play because they're going to get the ball back.
They marked him 2 yards shy of the original line of scrimmage, and it's 4th down and 12 now.
So nice job by the defensive backs of the Whippets. Again, that pressure was there again. Doing a nice job avoiding the sack was Furillo. Back to punt is Vincent Marone. A little bit of a high snap last time. Perfect snap there. But not a great kick as they're marking that ball out of bounds. The ref's still backing up. Wow. There he goes. 45-yard line. So Downingtown West is going to have great field position. They had great field position last time. Weren't able to do anything as they failed to convert on a 4th down.
Difference of 3 yards from their last drive, starting point.
So the Whippets trying to take the lead. They fell down 7-0 after Wayne Valley scored on the opening drive of the game. Downingtown tied it up on their first drive. Then it was a Wayne Valley punt, a Downingtown West turnover downs, and another Wayne Valley punt. Guys are in the shotgun. Man in motion. Guys are plenty of time to throw up that pass up. What a completion. That pass was completed to Braden Williams. Beautiful throw. There was double coverage there, but it went right over the shoulder, right where it needed it to be. Great job by Williams hauling that in.
All the way down to the 12-yard line.
You know what? Credit to that play goes to the offensive line, to the quarterback, and the wide receiver. All around, great play. Guys are rolling out play action. That pass is complete to Riddick. He actually stepped out of bounds and then tried to keep running. So it's going to be 2nd down for the Whippets. 2nd and 4. And just like the last time they were down this close to the end zone, they can actually still get a 1st down if they need to. Back-to-back pass plays. I had to think they might go run here.
That would be a typical Whippet ploy.
They went play action the last play. They got Costello and Riddick in the backfield. Man in motion. And it's a toss play to Costello. There's a flag. Costello gets into the end zone, but there's a flag right in the area of offensive holding, and that's what it is. Broadcasters usually get a little excited whenever there's a score, but you could tell as soon as that flag was thrown.
Touchdown negated by the penalty flag. That dreaded piece of laundry that all players and coaches hate.
So instead of 2nd and 4 from the 6, it's now going to be 2nd and long. And I want to say it's from, actually, no, their scoreboards, they're messing around with where the ball is supposed to be. And I think the refs are still trying to figure out where they want it. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 17. You were holding up where it was supposed to be when the refs were trying to figure that out, Mike. Surprised to see guys are under center for a 2nd and long. It's a handoff as it goes to Zaff. And he was holding that ball out a bit there.
You know, that's dangerous. It can be a fumble. It could lead to an injury. It's a dangerous way to play football in many different respects, and I don't like it whenever I see it at any level.
So it's 3rd and 10. Surprised with that play call there, as it was 2nd and long. But again, if they're looking to throw it, they do have a lot of options. We saw Braden Williams with the big catch, Zaff with the big catch. And 3rd and 10 from the 12-yard line. 2:09 to go in the first quarter. 7-7 ball game. Geiser drops back the pass. He had a man wide open in the back of the end zone, but the pass is dropped. Pass was intended for David Jorgensen. He was open for a while on that play. It took Geiser a bit of time to get there and kind of sailed it in a little bit.
Brings up a 4th and 10. Will they go for the field goal? I think so.
Biscardi's out there already. Massimo Biscardi, we've seen what a strong leg he has. This is going to be a 29-yard attempt. On the right hash mark. Again, in college and high school, the hash marks are a little wider than in the pros. But Biscardi's kick is true. It is 10-7, Downingtown West. Nice kick there by Massimo Biscardi. If you're a Whippet fan, you got to be a little disappointed, though, as you got the ball all the way down inside the 10, but then a holding call kind of negated the momentum they had going. You just saw it's 10-7 Downingtown West, a minute 57 to go here in the first quarter. Streaming live on ChestmontFootball.com. This is the Chestmont Game of the Week. So Downingtown this time actually gets points off their good field position. Not quite the touchdown, which they were hoping for, but they do take the lead. You got to make sure you're scoring points when you get really good field position. You hate this frequently settle for field goals, but hey, points are points.
Points are points no matter how you get them. Every way counts. Do they still do a drop kick?
You can. Almost nobody likes to, but it's just more difficult kick. That's surprising. A Biscardi kick that doesn't go into the end zone, but it stayed in bounds. Ball is going to be returned to the 29. I don't know if his leg was tired after the field goal, but Biscardi was actually down there trying to make the tackle. Can't believe that ball didn't go out of bounds. Maybe that was a designed kick. He executed an onside kick perfectly last week. He did fail on a second one.
And the way that kick kind of just died at the end, I don't think it was designed to go out of bounds.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Wayne Valley looking to tie this game up or take the lead back. Blitz coming. But that was read perfectly by Farello. as the pass was completed to A.J. Tedesco, but there is a flag. Nice job, though, by Ferrillo. He saw the blitz coming. Blitzing was T.J. Simmons. Was that a legal man downfield again? And it was. It's the second time tonight they've been called for that. I didn't want to say it was going to be holding because I saw the ref that threw that flag looking kind of near where the pass was completed. So there's Wayne Valley again. It's their first game of the season. Another penalty. They keep making mistakes.
Downingtown's glad to see it when the Wayne Valley Indians screw up like that.
And the Whippets defense was almost non-existent in the opening drive of the game, but they've really started playing better. They've gotten more aggressive with the blitzes, and again, Wayne Valley committing penalties really helping them out as it's 1st and 15 from their own 24. Can Grant Ferrillo have a play that's not negated by a penalty? Gold gets the screen pass. He's got plenty of room to run. He's got a first down and then some. He is tackled at the 43-yard line.
That's surprising that they came back and got the first down right away, because that's the first time tonight that they did that, except for their touchdown.
But they're doing a great job on the screen passes tonight. Philadelphia sports fans will remember when Andy Reid was here, they loved the screen passes.
But one of your favorite passes is the screen. Tell them what happened in West Virginia.
But the bubble screen, that's a little different. I don't like the bubble screen, but we'll get to that a little bit later. Another penalty. Is that a delay of game? Looks like the play clock is at 0. And it is delay of game. And there's no excuse. There is actually a play clock here.
Yeah, last week we didn't have the play clock at Ruston. This week we've got 2, one on either side of the field. There's no reason for any quarterback to not know when the 30 seconds is up.
Just get back to your point about screen passes. I like the regular screen pass to the running back. I loved it when the Eagles did it with Brian Westbrook. When I was at West Virginia, Coach Rich Rodriguez would call the bubble screen to a wide receiver probably 25 times a game. And it worked maybe 3 or 4. So I like the regular screen pass. Handoff goes to Gold. It looked like there was almost a holding there, but I think the Wayne Valley player let go just at the right time.
Back to the original line of scrimmage on that play.
A nice carry. It's going to be ball's on the 43 now. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. So we have 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Ferrillo in the shotgun. Play action. Oh, wow. Wide open is an Indian player. And going in for the touchdown is Joe Scancarella, his 2nd of the night. What a play action there, as Scancarella had nobody within 10 yards of him. I was looking to see, who's he going to give it to? I saw a guy near the line of scrimmage wide open. But 23, the captain, Scancarella, wide open, big touchdown reception. I don't know if the player that was supposed to be covering him got fooled by the play action or if it was supposed to be zone coverage, but either way, not great defense by the Whippets. As the extra point is blocked. Jordan Montero's extra point was blocked. Nice job by Wayne Anderson as we have 22.6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It is 13-10 Wayne Valley. And we saw last week a missed extra point almost costing Garnet Valley. And it gives me a chance to say it. You know I love to say it. You got to be sound in the kicking game. Some of our listeners are probably tired of hearing me say it, but then they also see what an important phrase that is. Yeah. There are 3 phases to the game: offense, defense, and special teams. Special teams always gets the least amount of attention paid to it, but it's just as important.
If not, without special teams, it's been the deciding factor in so many games. It's ridiculous to say there have been games decided by only field goals.
And again, that missed extra point, that blocked extra point makes it so if Downingtown West has another drive that they're unable to get a touchdown on, a field goal is going to tie it now. So Wayne Valley getting ready to kick it off. Just realized that the punter and the kicker, both last named Marone. It's not their primary position to be kicker, but they're handling the kicking duties. Short kick there. And still going on the return are the Whippets. Nice job on the return. Wayne Anderson.
Took it up to the 39-yard line. Good return.
So the Whippets continuing with their great field position. Their worst field position was on their opening drive, and they scored a touchdown on that.
I like what I'm seeing with the Whippets tonight. They're showing a strong game. They've scored on 2 of 3 drives.
Now their defense, though, needs to work on the breakdowns and coverage. Still plenty of time, though. Again, 13-10, just under 15 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Geyser under center. Man in motion is Costello. But the handoff goes to Riddick. The Indians defense say, hey, we've seen that play a couple times tonight already. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter here at Kottmeyer Stadium in Downingtown, Pennsylvania. It is the Wayne Valley Indians 13, the Downingtown West Whippets 10. We'll be right back with the second quarter after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
We're back for the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. Mikey Dunn and Mike Dunn live streaming for you from Kottmeyer Stadium, home of both the Whippets and the Cougars. Right now, the home Downingtown West Whippets are trailing the Wayne Valley Indians by a score of 13-10. Mike, what's the Whippet defense going to do to prevent the big plays by Wayne Valley?
They've got a number of strong defensive players.
So Downingtown West trying to take the lead back. So for those who are wondering why you couldn't hear Mike speaking, we had a little technical difficulty there, but Mike will get back to you in just a moment. Man in motion. Again, Downingtown loves just having a lot of guys going. It's an option play. The toss goes to Costello, but the Indians were not fooled. Losing 2 yards were the Whippets. And Mike, nice job there by the Indian defense.
Yeah, I was making a comment a moment ago about the Downingtown defense and how they've got to play the game that we both know they're capable of playing. Your favorite NFL coach, Buddy Ryan, would not be happy with the performance he's seeing here today of this defense.
Pre-snap penalty. Looking like it's going to go up against the Whippets as they're backing up. They know it's against them. And just a touch on that. Fortunately, Buddy Ryan passed this year, beloved by the 2 football teams I enjoy, both the Bears and the Eagles. So it's sad to see him pass this year, but he was a man who loved defense. And he would not have been a fan of Downingtown's game last week, which, of course, saw a lot of points being scored as the Whippets fell by 1. So 3rd and 15 after the penalty on the Whippets. Surprised Geyser has been under center a lot more these last 2 drives. He drops back the pass. He steps up. He's going to run. He's lucky to just get back to 1 yard past the original line of scrimmage. Brings it up to the 40. So it's going to be 4th and 9. Nice coverage there by Wayne Valley. the only receiver open for the Whippets, wasn't going to be able to pick up a first down anyway. He was behind the line of scrimmage. So Downingtown West unable to answer score for score. Booming kick by Bowler. Excuse me, by Biscardi. So used to seeing Bowler do the punts. Didn't even double check to see the number there. That might come into play later that Biscardi is doing double duty. That might tire his leg out a little bit. We already saw them do one kickoff where he didn't boom it into the end zone. So can the Whippet defense get a stop here? Maybe force a turnover because they're back out on the field quickly. Wayne Valley, do they go to Gould and try and wear down the defense? Or since they've had a lot of success in the passing game and man-on-man coverage, do they try and get another deep pass? It's a handoff to Greg Peloso. Gain of just 1. So it's 2nd and 9 for Wayne Valley. 10 minutes to go here in the first half. Pistol formation. It's going to be a handoff, but that is well read. Oh, breaking the tackle was Wayne Valley, but initially making the hit was number 70, Hank Gaynor. And that's a big man to break a tackle from. But it's 3rd and 4. You got to keep the legs going if you're a running back. What do you think Wayne Valley's going to do here? Do they run it again? Do they try and do a little play action pass? That would be my choice.
I see a pass coming.
They've had success passing. They've had success running. That's why the play action passing game works. Trillo throwing his hands up there. It's going to be a timeout by Wayne Valley to avoid the delay of game. We'll be right back after this word from Miller's Insurance.
She's the most important thing in our lives.
Are we doing enough to provide for her?
Protect your family for today and a lifetime of tomorrows. Life insurance from Miller's Insurance Agency, serving our Chester County community since 1975 and a partner with Erie Insurance. Above all, in service. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Life Insurance. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Just to let you know, you can follow the Chestmont Game of the Week on Twitter at ChestmontFB. That's right. Chestmont Football's got its own Twitter handle. And again, you can like 3CTV Live on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. And if you comment on any of the things we just listed, your comment might be broadcast by yours truly. 3rd and 4. Pressure's coming. Ferrillo gets sacked. That is what you call a coverage sack. That sack was done by T.J. Simmons. The pressure was coming. Ferrillo still kept looking for someone to throw it to, and that time they're able to wrap him up. That's the first sack by the Whippets tonight. Ferrillo's been able to avoid pressure, and just what the Whippets wanted, a 3 and out. They're getting the ball back. Should be good field position. 13-10, Wayne Valley with the lead. 8:30 to go here in the first half. High snap again. Is it a fake or was it because it was a high snap? He's going to be tackled short of the first down as Vincent Marone took the ball himself. I don't know if that was supposed to be a fake. I think the high snap threw him off and didn't make him feel comfortable as he's talking to some of his teammates. I'd be curious to find out if that was intentional. The first punt of the game It was a little bit of a high snap, not as high as that one. So Downingtown West gets even better field position. Maroon wasn't too far from picking up that first down. So Kyle Geyser in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs in the backfield with him. Costello in motion. Geyser drops back the pass. He has screen pass going to Riddick, and he had Costello wide open. I think it was designed to go to Riddick all along, but Costello was wide open on the far side of the field, and he had room to run.
I think it should have gone to Costello because he's not viewing the field well enough right now.
And unless the design play was to Riddick only, but that's something where if it is only to look at Riddick, they should probably let Geyser look over real quick to see, does he have another man open? Because there was no gain there. If the pass is completed to Costello, it's a minimum of a 6-yard gain.
And that's a
Geyser drops back the pass. It's another short pass. This time they go to Costello. Lowers his head, picks up an extra yard as he goes out of bounds at the 26. I actually thought it was a little closer to the 25 myself, but the ref was right there.
I was about to say earlier, that was a difference between the football IQ that we saw with Thomas Mattioni last year and what we're seeing with Geyser tonight.
But again, we don't know what he is being coached to do.
Correct.
So it's 3rd and 3 for the Whippets. They're on the Wayne Valley 26-yard line as they trail 13-10 with 7:27 to go in the first half. This is the Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. Man in motion's Costello. Handoff goes to Riddick. And it's going to be enough for a first down. That's got to be the 4th or 5th time we've seen that play tonight where it's Riddick's the lone setback. Costello goes in motion. They hand it off to Riddick. The first time they ran it was the most effective. But, hey, all they needed was a first down there, and that's what they got. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Downingtown West on their 22-yard line of Wayne Valley. And they are already in Biscardi field goal territory. Shotgun formation for Geyser. Man in motion is Zaff. The handoff goes to Zaff. He's still going, breaking tackles. What a cut there. And he's going to go in for the 22-yard touchdown, zigzagging through the Indian defense. What a run. And he's best known as a defensive player. He did have a receiving touchdown last week, but a fine piece of running, and that gives the Whippets the lead back. Mike, talk about that run.
Fantastic run. He had vision like nobody's ever had it before. He was weaving in and out. Beautiful play.
For me to get my Chicago Bears references in, it was a Gale Sayers-esque run. And the Biscardi kick is up, and it is good. Downingtown West takes the lead back 17-13. Folks, I want to take this opportunity to talk to you about our friends at Chester County Transmission. That's right, Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They are family owned, and Chester County Transmission pledges to all their customers that we will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville and can be reached at 610-384-2879, or you can go to ChesterCountyTransmissions.com and get a repair quote 24/7. That's Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs. Again, Downingtown West off of the great touchdown run by Cole Zaff. I mean, he had enough for the first down, but he just kept going. And as soon as he made that cut back to the middle of the field, if you're a Whippet fan, you get a little worried as Vincent Marone almost tackled him from behind. I was afraid there was going to be a strip, but what a run by Zaff. Let's see if Biscardi booms this one into the end zone or if it's going to be a short kick again. Strong kick. It goes into the end zone. That's the Biscardi we're used to. And I still just want to know if Jordan Montero is just not remembering he can't return it, or if he just has it in his mind just from practice. You know what? Let me run after I get it.
The ref was just discussing that with him.
And, you know, we've seen him in kicking, so special teams is kind of something he's a big part of. So our viewers are a big part of what makes Chestmont football so great. Again, Follow us on Twitter at Chessmont FB. Go to Facebook and like us. It's 3CTV. Or follow us on Instagram at 3CTV. And you're watching this game on ChessmontFootball.com. Handoff up the middle. Nice gain on first down.
A ref went down in the middle of that pile.
It was Nick Gould with the carry, excuse me. And the ref is still down. While he gets attended to, we're going to take this opportunity to talk to you about our friends at Barnabas Westchester. That's right, Barnabas Westchester is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition. Whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers, they are here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannam Avenue in Westchester, and they meet every Monday from 6:30 to 7:30 a.m. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org or email info@barnabas.org. And you know what? We'll be right back after this word from 3ctvlive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
And the Chessmont Game of the Week also brought to you by Beaver Creek Tavern. That's right, folks. Best burgers in Chester County, located at 1350 Bondsville Road in Downingtown. They have live bands on Saturday nights. Go get yourself some good food. It's classic American fare. They got a full menu available. They also got vegetarian and gluten-free options. So see a live band, eat some great food, get that delicious bison burger, that nice lean meat, delicious burger. I make myself hungry every time we do this ad. But you know what? When you're talking about great food at a great place like Beaver Creek Tavern, it's hard not to get hungry. Again, that's Beaver Creek Tavern, located at 1350 Bondsville Road in Downingtown. As Mike, the ref is still down. Do you think maybe he injured his knee or just got to talk to the head?
They're still tending to him. I saw his head hit the turf.
So now you got to worry about a possible concussion issue. As looks like they're trying to sit him up now. Now we're going to bring it back to the action. You hear the applause coming from the fans. We'll be right back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
As the referee is up, he's still being talked to by the training staff. Both teams are coming back out onto the field, but they are still talking to the official. Mike, you and I both ref soccer. We've seen refs actually get injured before. You actually had a heat stroke issue once at a game. So people only think about the football players getting hurt, but I mean, refs are involved in the plays. And look at the big bruise on his head. Wow, great job by our cameraman there to see that. So you hate to see anybody get injured, including the officials. Sometimes if you're a fan, you get mad at the calls, and you might say something about the officials, but you don't want to see anybody get hurt. We're all out here to have fun.
The ref is an older gentleman, and that would especially make me worried for him as an older man if he has a concussion as a result of that injury.
As we are getting ready to start the game back up, and since there is a ref out now, other refs are going to have to, cover an extra area that might not have been theirs. Could be a possible flag miss now, a penalty that could not be seen. But again, the referee's safety is most important as he's getting treated on the Downingtown West bench. It is 2nd and 1 for Wayne Valley as they pick up the first down there I'm sure the players didn't mind getting an extra chance to get a breather. It has cooled down, but still, it's a little warm for September.
Just a tad.
Downingtown West with 2 timeouts left. Wayne Valley with 1. 6:25 to go here in the first half. 17-13, Whippets lead. The handoff goes to Gould. Nice job by the Whippet defense. The Dogs there pouncing on it like it's some food.
They had a gain of 3 on that play, doing well, moving the ball as usual.
You like to get 4 yards a carry. If you get 4 yards a carry, that's going to get your first down. But, hey, if you can gain positive yardage on first down, something more than just like a couple inches, you'll take that every now and then, just only getting 3 yards. Ferrillo fakes the handoff. He's got a wide open man, but he throws it behind his receiver. That he was going for Scancarella again.
Starting to notice something about Ferrillo. Is it me, or is he consistently lining up in the shotgun and not even coming up under center?
The majority of his plays, yes, he's been in the shotgun. Geyser's been the one really alternating. But we saw Ferrillo missing the open man there. It's now 3rd and 7. That was a perfectly designed play. Downingtown West again leaving somebody uncovered, but they're bailed out. And showing blitz is TJ Simmons as he does blitz. And the pass is thrown wide. Pass intended for Scancarella again. And it was the pressure by Simmons. And you know what I like to see there? Simmons with the pressure on that play. But he picks Ferrillo up after the play. Great sportsmanship. So the Whippets are going to get the ball back, leading 17-13. 5:40 to go here in the first half. And you're watching the Chessmont Game of the Week, brought to you by 3CTV Live on ChessmontFootball.com. A low snap that time, and that kick's almost blocked. But it takes a good bounce, and it's still rolling. Ball is finally down at the 21-yard line. Downingtown West is saying, hey, I'm used to great field position. What's going on here?
That ball took a long roll. It was amazing.
Montero's knee almost hit the ground there when he went down for that to catch that snap. And if he would have done that, if his knee would have touched, it would have been great field position for the Whippets. But Downingtown West looking to extend their lead. Guys are in the shotgun. Riddick in the backfield with him. Riddick with the carry. And he would have had more room to block there, but Josh Willenbrock was unable to pick up the block there. I was actually about to say before that play, Riddick has not really had the type of big plays we're used to, what we saw last year before he got hurt, what we saw in the first game of the season.
Gain of 4 on that play, 2nd and 6. And for the second play in a row, guys are lining up in the shotgun.
And the handoff goes to Riddick. No room to run. Downingtown West has not really been that successful with runs up the middle. Then again, their toss plays, there's actually been somebody right there a lot of the time.
I think we'll see a pass play here.
So it's 3rd and 6. Maybe try and work in the play action pass. See Downingtown a lot of the time when they hurry up offense, but they're huddling up there, make sure they can get the right play called, as they don't want to put their defense right back on the field. Guys are in the pistol formation. Dropping back to pass. He's got a man wide open. Pass is completed to Matt McNulty. First time we've called his name tonight. He just kind of ran his route, turned around, sat back there behind the defense. Perfect throw.
Beautiful play. Picks up the first down again. They're looking good.
So the Whippets able to give their defense more of a breather. They did not go 3 and out. Hand off to Riddick. He just keeps his legs moving and also trying to make the tackle. Oh, did the ball come out? Trying to make the tackle was Wayne Valley. What they were doing was they were pulling him backwards, but it's really because they were trying to strip the ball out. The refs are ruling that he was down. But nice job by Riddick keeping his legs going, but he was also helped out by the Indian defense trying to get the strip. 2nd and 2. Geyser drops back the pass. Oh, the pass is bobbled by McNulty.
That's something that I don't notice with Downingtown's defense that I notice with Wayne's defense. They are trying to strip the ball occasionally. Downingtown hasn't done much of that tonight, and that might be part of the issue.
Well, I think part of the problem, though, is that they've also been having a lot of tackles get broken, so they're just wanting to get the tackle more than anything else. But nice job by the offensive line. Geyser had time, but they were unable to get the completion there. As it's 3rd and 2, I have to think this is going to be a run. Man in motion. Geyser takes it himself, runs it up the middle. And based on the initial spot, they're going to give him the first down as both officials look like they're going to have it just on the other side of the 46-yard line. And that is enough for a whip-it first down, keeping this drive alive.
Interesting play call.
I like the play call. As soon as he dropped back, I was thinking, I think he's gonna take it himself, and it's giving the defense a breather. Wayne Valley having a player getting off the field late. Guys are in the shotgun. That pass is dropped. What a perfect throw. There was a big hit, but it was dropped before the hit came. The pass was intended for Josh Willenbrock. One thing I noticed before that play, Downingtown West might want to try and go to a hard snap count, as Ryan Keys, the defensive lineman for Wayne Valley, was almost close to the neutral zone, and he was looking like he was ready to go. So if they try the hard count, they might be able to get an offsides.
I wonder if one of the Downingtown coaches picked up on that.
Well, what they did pick up on is Kyle Geisers had 2 great passes on this drive dropped. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. Perfectly read by Wayne Valley. That pass was intercepted by Joseph Monson, the captain. He read screen all along, and Geyser, he was having pressure come in his face, and he just turned around, throwing the ball, not even looking. And that's the problem with doing the same play too many times. So instead of Downingtown West driving down the field trying to add to their lead, it's a great job reading the play by the captain of the Indians.
That last catch by the interception was a lineman's dream to have that pulled off.
So 50-yard return by Wayne Valley. And Geyser just turns around and throws it. Downtown's calling a lot of screen passes tonight. I was really expecting to see them run it there. Wow, what a tackle by T.J. Simmons. The toss play went to Gould. Excuse me. And back, what's an 8-yard loss? Excuse me, 3-yard loss. No, it is an 8-yard loss. They're messing with the scoreboard again. Make me not trust myself.
Took place 8 yards in the backfield.
Just got to go with the instinct there as I'm saying that's 8, then the scoreboard still says 2nd and 13. Pass is complete. That's Nick Troney. So it's going to be 3rd down for Wayne Valley. Colzath made the hit. First time we really said his name on defense tonight. He's come up big offensively.
I'm kind of surprised that Wayne Valley has not scored here yet, because they got it down to the 5 on that.
They still have time. They got 1:20 left in the first half. They call their final timeout. Smart move there. It's a big point of the game as they are down by 4. They don't want to settle just for a field goal. Again, they had an extra point get blocked, so if they can get the touchdown here, they can't get a first down. It is 3rd and goal. Mike, what's your play call here, run or pass?
Pass all the way. They've run it 3 times in a row. They have to pass to get it in the end zone.
And this is, again, is where I like the play-action pass. You said they've been running it. They have a great tight end in A.J. Tedesco. Their captain, Joe Scancarella, has had some big plays tonight. 2 touchdown receptions. So we stand at 17-13, Downingtown West with the lead. We're live at Kottmeyer Stadium, live streaming on ChestmontFootball.com. It's the Chestmont Game of the Week brought to you by 3CTV Live. And hey, folks, just because we're airing our football games on ChestmontFootball.com, don't forget to check out all the great events we're streaming live on 3CTVLive.com. That's right, 3CTV Live will take you there. So 3rd and 5 for Wayne Valley, man in motion. And they are going past. Here comes the pressure. That's going to go for a touchdown, though. Wayne Valley takes the lead back. It's Jordan Montero. Nice route being run there. The pressure was coming from the backside by the Whippet defense, but unable to get there in time. And what will coaches tell you? Turnovers are key to the game, and also picking up 3rd down conversions. Well, Wayne Valley forced a turnover, and then they were able to convert on a 3rd down to take the lead back. As it is 19-17. Oh, and there's an issue on the extra point again. That's twice tonight. So it gives me another opportunity to bring it up. You got to be sound in the kicking game. So now it's just a 2-point ball game. Downingtown West still has 2 timeouts left. They can go down and kick a field goal, going to halftime with the lead.
That very feasibly could happen. Downingtown's got the capability, and Downingtown now is on a mission. They've got to score. They know that. Their coach knows that. The players know that.
And I'm going to take a wild guess the first play of the next drive isn't going to be a screen pass.
I'm not going to take that bet.
You know, Coach Milano loves his trick plays. They did successfully run a flea flicker last week. I don't know if they're going to try and do that back-to-back weeks, because obviously Wayne Valley would have seen that on the film, but in case you missed it in our pregame, Downingtown West lost 42-41 last week. They were down 42-14, and they had a number of big plays that led them back into the game. One of them was a 40-yard touchdown pass to Braden Williams. Williams already had a big reception tonight.
You mentioned the tape. The tapes don't show as much as most coaches would like. I've been taught that by the Henderson coach from years past.
So Downingtown West getting the ball back after they gave up the touchdown. Short kick. So the Whippets still going on the return. We just talked about it. That's Wayne Anderson. Talked about it a little bit ago, excuse me. Great field position for the Whippets as they bring it all the way back to the 45 of Wayne Valley. Minute 7 with 2 timeouts, and the clock stopping for first downs. Plenty of time for Downingtown West and Kyle Geiser.
Downingtown has a chance. Downingtown's got to score here, as stated. They know what they have to do. 1:07 left. Time's wasting away.
They just got to be smart with the football. They can ill afford another big turnover. Geiser, he throws a bubble screen, so it's a little different. I meant the screen pass that they threw before.
I told you I wasn't taking that bet.
Surprised that was the play call. Maybe they were expecting Wayne Valley to think they were just going to go for the big play. Dropping back the passes Geiser. So it goes through the hands of McNulty. That's his 2nd drop of this quarter. So Downingtown West has a 3rd and 9, 57 seconds to go in the first half. Actually surprised they didn't call a timeout here just to make sure they got the play call they wanted. Man in motion is Costello. Geiser drops back the pass. He's got a man wide open. That pass is going to be complete for a first down to Cole Zaff. So the Whippet drive stays alive.
They went down to the 20 of the Indians that time.
When Geiser gets time, he always gets the ball there. Now, if receivers are going to catch it, that's a different story. Dropping back the pass again is Geyser. And McNulty catches it this time, and he's going to go in for the touchdown. 20-yard touchdown reception. Downingtown West as the dog pound is going nuts. Great pass to Matt McNulty. You know he wanted to make up for the drops. So the Whippets take the lead back. And we're an extra point away from this being a 24-19 ball game. The extra point by Biscardi is up, and it is good. Downingtown West takes the 24-19 lead. Nice drive there by the Whippets. Started with the great field position.
Like I said, Downingtown knew they had to score on that last drive. It was ultra important, and they got the job done. They did very well in the drive. I'm surprised that the Indians were not capable of stopping them a couple of times because they've shown screen pass, and they threw a screen pass. They've shown run, they ran, and the Indians failed to stop them.
I've really been impressed with Geyser's throws. And showing confidence going back to the guy that had 2 drops in this quarter. You know, you see it sometimes where the quarterback gets a little gun shy, doesn't know, when he wants to throw it, waits too long. He thinks, oh, man, do I throw it to this guy? Do I have the confidence he's going to make the play? You could tell after that touchdown that McNulty was fired up. Gave a couple fist pumps after he scored.
A couple of chest bumps as well.
So 24-19, Whippets with the lead. Kick does not go into the end zone this time. So we're actually going to get to see a return by Wayne Valley. 36 seconds exactly to go here in the first half. Does Wayne Valley have time to put some points on the board?
The way that their offense is working, they have the chance.
Definitely know that the Whippets are not going to want to give up the big play here. First and 10 from their own 18. More effective than a touchback was that play. That pass is completed to James Pollock. That's really what Downingtown West is going to be happy to do, is just let Wayne Valley get couple yards at a clip. It was a 7-yard gain, though. Wayne Valley happy to pick up yards on first down. So 2nd and 3 from their own 25. Fervillo drops back the pass. He's got plenty of time. Great job of the offensive line. He has a wide open receiver in Scancarella. How do the Whippets keep leaving this guy wide open? We said they're going to be happy to give up, small yardage plays. It's a big pass to a wide open receiver, as the Indians are clearly going to spike it, and they do. So now there's 21.5 seconds to go in the first half. And Wayne Valley's moving the ball.
They're moving the ball, and Perillo's got the football IQ, a high enough football IQ to throw the ball accurately and get them in the end zone.
I just don't know how Scancarella keeps getting wide open. Perillo drops back the pass. He rolls out. Well, do they roll complete? They roll it incomplete. I do want to note, though, on that big pass play, what a great job by the offensive line. Both teams' offensive lines, they've had a play here or there where they allowed some pressure, but overall it's been very impressive.
On the part of the Indians, you mean?
No, Downingtown West as well. They've had a couple times where they've given Geyser a lot of time to throw. So overall, both offensive lines have had decent nights. A couple times, Ferrillo's had to avoid a sack, but for the most part, it's been great offensive line play. Of course, I say that as pressure comes and Ferrillo is sacked. I think I just jinked their offensive line. And that's going to be the last play of the first half, as the Indians don't have any timeouts. There's 2-1-0 seconds left on the clock. It is Downingtown West 24, Wayne Valley 19. The Whippets got a little bit of a scare after they threw the interception late in the half that led to a Wayne Valley score. But a good return by the Whippets led to them adding a touchdown before the half. So that's where we stand. Downingtown West 24, Wayne Valley 19. We'll be back with second half action from Kottmeyer Stadium in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
It's game time, Alan.
But there's a flag on the play.
What do we do?
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3ctvlive.com. How do you do that, Mike?
Log on to 3ctvlive.com or call the number on the screen.
So you don't
fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chestnut game.
3ctvlive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3ctvlive.com. Listen, we're coming to you today asking for your help. In order to produce the programs that we're looking to do, we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Absolutely, Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3ctvlive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit Donate Now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial for you.
We will, Alan. And actually, I know there's a lot of businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and advertisement right on social media, and 3ctvlive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact, again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com, please email us, alray@3ctvlive.com, and let us know what you would like to do for your next sponsorship.
Hoping to see you soon out there in the world, Chester County. We're coming.
3ctvlive.com. Please enjoy the next program.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Just getting some gas, man.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. I missed that Coatesville game the other day.
How'd you miss it? 3CTVLive.com is live streaming Chessmont games every Friday night.
Are you serious? I could have watched this live streaming on the computer or on my iPhone?
You could have watched it Friday Night Live or the following Monday after a game. They're archiving the games. You can watch it then. Watch it as many times as you want to.
Wow. You know what? I'm never going to miss another one of these Chessmont games. I'm going to go to 3CTVLive.com and I'm going to watch these games.
All right, man. I'm glad I could help you out.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't thank me. Thank 3CTVLive.com because 3CTVLive.com
They'll take you there.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3CTVLive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3CTVLive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3CTVLive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
It's game time, Alan.
But there's a flag on the play.
What do we do?
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3CTVLive.com. How do you do that, Mike?
Log on to 3CTVLive.com or call the number on the screen.
So you don't
fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chessmont game.
3CTVLive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3CTVLive.com. Listen, we're coming to you today asking for your help. In order to produce the programs that we're looking to do, we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Absolutely, Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3CTVLive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit Donate Now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial for you.
We will, Alan. And actually, I know there's a lot of businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and advertisement right on social media, and 3ctvlive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact, again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com, please email us, alray@3ctvlive.com, and let us know what you would like to do for your next sponsorship.
Hoping to see you soon out there in the world, Chester County. We're coming.
3ctvlive.com. Please enjoy the next program.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Hey, Mike, how are you doing?
Oh, good, man. How are you?
What are you doing here?
Just getting some gas, man.
Hey, listen, I'm glad I ran into you. I missed that Coatesville game the other day.
How'd you miss it? 3ctvlive.com is live streaming Chessmont games every Friday night.
Are you serious? I could have watched this live streaming on the computer or on my iPhone?
You could have watched it Friday Night Live or the following Monday after a game. They're archiving the games. You can watch it then. Watch it as many times as you want to.
Wow. You know what? I'm never going to miss another one of these Chessmont games. I'm going to go to 3ctvlive.com and I'm going to watch these games.
All right, man. I'm glad I could help you out.
Thanks, Mike.
Don't thank me. Thank 3ctvlive.com, because 3ctvlive.com
They'll take you there.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3ctvlive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3ctvlive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3ctvlive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
now till Labor Day. Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
It's game time, Alan.
But there's a flag on the play.
What do we do?
Well, hey, you didn't advertise with 3ctvlive.com. How do you do that, Mike?
Log on to 3ctvlive.com or call the number on the screen.
So you don't
fumble away an opportunity to advertise this great Chessmont game.
3ctvlive.com will take your business there.
And we'll take you there.
Hi, I'm Alan Foster, and this is
Amber Little, and we are
3ctvlive.com. Listen, we're coming to you today asking for your help. In order to produce the programs that we're looking to do, we're going to need your help. We're going to do this through donations and through sponsorship.
Absolutely, Alan. And you can actually go right to our website, 3ctvlive.com, and click on the Donate Now button at the top right-hand corner.
You hit Donate Now, it's going to come up with a window. You're going to fill out that information and send in your donations. Listen, Amber and I will come out and do a live commercial for you.
We will, Alan. And actually, I know there's a lot of businesses, small businesses in the Chester County community here that need the marketing and advertisement right on social media, and 3ctvlive.com can do that just for you.
But in order to keep this program alive, to bring you the school board meetings, to bring you the sports, this is how we're going to fund this operation. So Amber and I are here asking for your help.
That's right, Alan. And in fact, again, going to 3ctvlive.com and clicking on the right-hand button, the Donate Now button, will allow you to donate today.
All right, let me explain to you how to donate. It's a very simple process. You go to our website, 3ctvlive.com. On the right-hand side, you'll see a button. It will say Donate Now. You hit that button. What happens is it comes up, fill out the information, send it off to us. We want to appreciate everyone who has donated in the past, and we look forward to your donations in the future.
From all of us at 3ctvlive.com, would like to thank everyone that has donated to this cause to allow us to continue to stream to you the different community events that happen here in Chester County. The next time you would like to sponsor an event with 3ctvlive.com, please email us, alray@3ctvlive.com,
and we are back at Kottmeyer Stadium. It's the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. The Downingtown West Whippets currently lead the Wayne Valley Indians by a score of 24-19. The Whippets will be getting the football, trying to add to their lead. And Mike, if we have to pause for the kickoff, we will, but give us a rundown of the first half scoring.
Well, to open the scoring, the Indians opened it with Joe Scancarella on a 20-yard pass for a touchdown. The extra point was good. Michael Riddick followed for Downingtown with a 11-yard run for a touchdown. Again, the extra point good. We're 7-7. Downingtown followed by a Biscardi kick, 10-7 Downingtown. And then Wayne Valley followed that with a Joe Scancarella 57-yard passing play. There was one turnover by Downingtown to Wayne Valley. Downingtown in the second quarter came on with a Zaff run for 22 yards, made it 17-13. And Montero for the Indians scored a touchdown, 5 yards on a pass, but the extra point was no good. And then Downingtown returned the favor with a touchdown by McNulty for 20 yards.
So the Whippets call him fair catch there. I'm surprised they had plenty of room to run, but they're going to get the ball on their own 30 to start this half. So 24-19, the Whippets with the lead. They were able to score on their first drive of the first half. Can they get points on the board here? We saw quarterback Kyle Geiser be in the shotgun, be under center a little bit, primarily in the shotgun, as he is right now. The handoff goes to Riddick. I like that play there. They didn't have him run straight up the middle, but they let him cut it back into the middle there. Gave him some space. I'm going to full head of steam up.
Riddick, the ball carrier. Jordan Montero in the tackle.
Gain of 6. Pistol formation. Ball on the Whippet 37. Handoff to Riddick up the middle. And he is just keeping his legs going, breaking the tackle. Joseph Monson took him down, but about 3 yards after the initial hit.
Riddick took it up to the 46-yard line of the Whippets.
Guys are in the shotgun. Handoff again. Goes to Riddick, and he's got lots of room to run the ball. Almost comes out, and it does. Wayne Valley's pointing like they got it. The ball definitely came out. No refs have said that he was down by contact, and it is going to be Indian football. He was fighting for those extra yards, and he was running backwards, and the ball came out. Sometimes if you get in a more awkward running position, you lose the ball. So Riddick with the fumble, and that was his best carry of the night. So Wayne Valley forces another Whippet turnover. They had the big interception off of the screen pass in the first half. So now it's 1st and 10, Wayne Valley on their own 35. Pass is complete to Montero. Gets a little bit of yak there. Ferrillo put a nice touch on that pass.
Pass is complete to Montero.
Maybe that extra time in the locker room for the Indians paid off.
They got a 2nd and 2 from the 43. Well, also, I think the offense will get fired up when the defense forces a turnover. Ferrillo in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Gould. He's got enough for the first down. Takes the ball all the way up into Whippet territory as that ball is being spotted on the 49 of Downingtown West. And this is the Downingtown West team that started the year 9-0 last year before dropping the last game of the regular season, the Battle of the Brandywine, and then losing in the first round of the playoffs. They lost first week. They would hate to start 0-2. No room to run there as Greg Peloso only picked up 1 on that play. Nice job by the Whippet defense. the problem that they've had, say for maybe 2 drives, is they've been unable to put up back-to-back really good plays.
Ferrillo in the shotgun again.
2nd and 9. Drops back the pass. Quick pass. Pass is completed. Going to be short of the first down. What a tackle there by the Whippets.
Gain of 8 on the play. Gain of 8.
So it's going to be 3rd and short for Wayne Valley. When you only need to pick up 2 yards, there's so many options. You can run the ball, you can do play action, you can throw, you can do a run pass option by the quarterback. That pass is bobbled and then caught. Nice job by Montero keeping his concentration. The ball was thrown a little high, but it's going to be 4th down for Wayne Valley. And they look like they're going for it. I would. They're in Whippet territory.
My experience says they'll go for it just for the simple reason that they are in Whippet territory, and this is high school football, and generally when you're this close to the end zone, you go for it on 4th.
They broke the huddle a little awkwardly there. A couple guys started running out early, and other people were staying in the huddle, but it is 4th and 2. They are going for it. Taking himself is Ferrillo. He's got that, and then some. He's still going inside the 20, inside the 15, finally drugged down at the 13-yard line. Great play call by Wayne Valley.
Great play by Ferrillo. Shows he has the legs.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. The Whippet defense has to be disappointed. They couldn't get off the field there. Pre-snap penalty was another delay of game. And it is a delay game. They're having a lot of trouble with that play clock.
I wonder if they have a play clock in Wayne Valley and they just don't know the idiosyncrasies of using one.
I don't know, but it's costing them 5 yards twice in this game. They had to use a timeout to avoid a delay of game already in this game. So Wayne Valley with the 1st and 15 from the Whippet 18. Here comes the pressure, and just throwing that just to avoid the sack was Ferrillo. He did have a receiver close enough to the ball, so it's not going to be another intentional grounding. Nice job by the Downingtown West pass rush.
The Whippets seem to have the numbers called right when they're down close to the end zone. And they're calling some great defensive plays right now.
If Wayne Valley is able to score a touchdown here, do they just go for 2 because of the issues they've had on extra points? Now, the Whippet faithful don't want to find out because that would mean, well, we'll find out now because Wayne Valley just got a touchdown, 18-yard touchdown pass.
Joe Scancarella once again.
And yet again, it was single coverage. He was short of the first down, but the Whippet was unable to make the tackle. You know what? It's smart for go for 2 here anyway to make it a 3-point ball game, and that's just what Wayne Valley is going to do. As their coach has decided to try and make this a 3-point ball game. Coach Kotlars, see what he has dialed up here. A little trickeration. Beautiful execution, and the 2-point conversion is good. They have the jet sweep into a pass play, so it's 27-24. Wayne Valley with the lead. brilliant play calling there. And we'll be right back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
And the score is Wayne Valley
The paper that I had.
27, Downingtown West 24. The touchdown.
Labor.
Chester County's
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
We are back at Kottmeyer Stadium after Wayne Valley again getting points off of turnovers. They take the lead 27-24, and after having 2 extra points not be good, they go for the 2-point conversion, which was the smart move anyway to make it a 3-point game. And they go to the old bag of tricks. But Downingtown West with a great return on the ensuing kickoff. That's Wayne Anderson.
Took it to the 49 of the Indians.
So great field position yet again for Downingtown West. Can they hold on to the ball this time? It's not just can you make your extra points. It's not just your field goals. Kickoff coverage is very important. Downingtown West keeps getting good returns. So Kyle Geyser trying to get his boys the lead back.
Part of that is that the Indians are kicking short.
Man in motion. Costello gets the carry. Trying to follow his blockers. He's able to get that ball up to the 45. Gain of 4, so it'll be 2nd and 6 for the Whippets.
Picked up 4 on the play.
6:43 to go here in the third quarter. As we have a player down from Wayne Valley. So we'll be back after this word from Miller's Insurance.
Chester County's most trusted insurance agency. Whether it's for your automobile or your home, a life insurance policy, or coverage for your business. Since 1975, Miller's Insurance Agency has been protecting homes, property, people, and businesses throughout Chester County. Miller's guides you every step of the way, providing the best options, getting you the right policy that works best for you. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Insurance Agency. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
Now, it looks like something in the area of a cramp for the injured Indian player. We saw that a lot last week in the Ruston-Garnet Valley game. There's practically, 10 or 12 straight plays where Ruston had a running back go down with a cramping issue.
They are in extreme northern Jersey. It's somewhat cooler up there.
Good point. So it's 2nd and 6 for the Whippets. They got the ball to start this half. They had nice drive going, but then Riddick was unable to hold on to the football. Sometimes fighting for extra yards doesn't work out.
Hey, Mike, I just noticed apparently Ferrillo does not play both ways because I see him standing on the sideline for this entire set of downs.
Hey, usually you see Ironman football in high school. Riddick with the carry, but it's going to be offensive holding. It's going to come back. You saw Kenny Costello practically tackle the man he was trying to block. Really surprised Downtown's not opened the offense up more. We've seen that they have receivers that are able to get behind the defense. We've seen that guys are able to complete those passes. And now, with this penalty, it's going to make it 2nd and long where they have to do one of those pass plays. And the Whippets and Indians have been going back and forth for who's taking the lead.
10 yards, it'll now be 21 yards to go.
So 2nd and 21 for the Whippets.
Second down.
Spot of the foul. And you might be saying to yourself, why did it go back so far? It was a spot of the foul penalty for that hold. So the man who had that hold was 5 yards in the backfield when that play happened. As they do the quarterback draw, they didn't have the quarterback take it earlier when they had a 4th and 1, but they have him take it when it's a 2nd and 21.
Tackle for the Indians.
I know there's not a lot of plays in the playbook for that many yards, but now it's 3rd and 20. Downingtown West started this drive in Indian territory, but they've been backed up all the way to their own 41.
Whippets are showing pass here.
So there's no one in the backfield with Geyser. As he just throws out of bounds. That looked like intentional grounding, as the closest receiver really was not that close. I think he was just trying to throw it away. There is no flag. They are saying that McNulty was close enough, but the Whippets have to punt after getting great field position. Coach Milano's got to be disappointed. Penalties costing the Whippets, though. It was Wayne Valley in the first half having penalty problems.
That was almost blocked.
Biscardi gets a good bounce. It's inside the 15 as it goes dead itself all the way down at the 13-yard line. Can the Whippet defense force a turnover of their own? We'll find out on this next drive. But first, a word from our friends at Chester County Transmission. Chester County Transmission is Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They're family owned, and Chester County Transmission pledges to all their customers that we will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They are located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville and can be reached at 610-384-2879. Or you can go to ChesterCountyTransmissions.com. Gold with the carry up the middle. Wayne Valley wants to be careful they don't do any plays that are dangerous. They don't want to throw a pass that gets intercepted. And then we got another player down. So just to finish up with our friends from Chester County Transmission, go to ChesterCountyTransmission.com. Get a repair quote 24/7. Again, they're located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville. That's Chester County Transmission for all your auto repair needs. The Chestmont Game of the Week also brought to you by Barnabas Westchester. Sorry, Barnabas Westchester is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition. Whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers, they're here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannam Avenue in Westchester, every Monday from 6:30 to 7:30. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org or email info@barnabas.org. Again, they're meeting 6:30 to 7:30 in the morning every Monday. Also want to tell you about our friends at Beaver Creek Tavern. That's right, you've heard us talk about it in the last couple of seasons. We keep talking about it because they have such great food. They got a full menu available. Classic American fare. They got vegetarian and gluten-free options. Best burgers in Chester County, that delicious bison burger. They're located at 1350 Bondsville Road. Yeah, they got live bands on Saturday nights, and you can rent out space for your event. That's right, Beaver Creek Tavern. Man, I could go for one of those bison burgers. So delicious. The injured player has been taken care of. He's walking off the field on his own power. The injured player is Nick Gould. So 2nd and 6 coming up. Do they give a backup running back a carry? We've seen Peloso get a couple carries, or does Farello try and pass it? Does he take it himself? Well, here comes the play, and they give it to Peloso, breaking a tackle, spinning out of it, and then jumping forward for another couple yards. Downingtown's players just really got to wrap up and drive into the ground. Several broken tackles tonight by Wayne Valley.
Gould's injury was he was cramping up, and that's the second player to go down with cramps from North Jersey. I'm wondering if that is indeed a geographical difference of location making the difference here for them.
Well, also, they did have practice outside today. It was hot out. It is their first game of the year, so we saw last week there was issues with cramping for Ruston when it was their first game. Is that another delay of game? Or did they get the timeout in time?
Yes, they got the timeout.
They did get the timeout in time. So Wayne Valley leads by 3, trying to add to their lead. This isn't like last week when we saw timeouts being done really early on in a half.
I guarantee you Wayne Valley does not have a 25-second clock because of the way that they've had to take timeouts, 2 delays of game because of running out of time. They were called twice for it. Not all high school stadiums have the 25-second clock. It causes problems for the quarterbacks that don't know how to use them.
And Kottmeyer Stadium is just roundly accepted as being one of the premier stadiums in the area. I was reading up about it. It was from an article from a newspaper from where Wayne Valley is from. And it was just saying that this is one of the best venues to play at. They were looking forward to a great atmosphere. I mean, it's a good crowd tonight for the Whippet faithful, the Dog Pound. They have their fans with the watermelon helmets as they do every year. So the Dog Pound trying to make some noise as it's 3rd and 1. Taking himself is Ferrillo. Gonna depend on the spot.
I don't think he got it, Mike.
It also depends on what ref they're going with, because the ref on the far side of the field had it back a little bit further. The ref on the near side of the field had him about a half a yard closer. And they're saying he's short. It is 4th down. This is an area normally where you would say to punt, but they're looking like they're going to go for it because it's short down the distance, or do they try and draw the Whippets off sides? Gutsy move. You know what? They're sending the punt team on the field. And isn't that a flag for too many men on the field? As you see the Downingtown coaches yelling at the officials, this is so many guys on the field. I don't understand how this isn't there. They finally throw the flag for too many men on the field. It's as though they were having to recite in their minds, okay, what's the official rule again? What are we supposed to do here? Just saw a fan throwing a fake flag. Downingtown coaches were besides themselves. And what they actually got called for wasn't a legal substitution. It was a false start because one of the players ran past the line of scrimmage before the play happened.
Wow.
So they didn't get him for too many men on the field. They got him for illegal procedure.
When Coach Kotlars watches this tape, he's going to go ballistic.
That's on the coaching staff, though, for deciding too late to do the punt, though.
You're right.
So now it's 4th and 6. Downingtown looks like they're going to get great field position again. Almost blocked. That ball bounces. It's going to go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Downingtown West with yet another opportunity to start a drive in Indian territory. Can they finally put points on the board? 3:18 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wayne Valley 27, Downingtown West 24. This is the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. And folks, if you like the programming you see on ChessmontFootball.com or on 3CTVLive.com, you can go to 3CTVLive.com and donate. Tell you more about that after this play. Guys are in the shotgun. Handoff goes to Riddick up the middle. Can bet he's going to be holding on to the ball tight now. Gain of 3. So yes, 3CTVLive.com, the Chessmont Game of the Week. You can go to 3CTVLive.com and donate, or if you're a business looking to get your word out to a new customer base, you can advertise with 3CTVLive.com. You can call 610-306-9492. Find out more information today.
I think this is going to be a rush up the middle, Mike.
2nd and 7 on the 42. And you are correct. Riddick, no room to run, trying to switch fields. He was able to spin out of a tackle just to get a loss of only 1 on that play. Really conservative play calling. What happened to the passing routes to McNulty?
I don't know about that, Mike. I'll tell you what, if someone who never played football in my life, can see what's going on, you bet that the Indians can read the offensive positioning.
And it's another 3rd and long for Downingtown West. Will they let great field position lead to nothing again?
Shotgun formation. Costello in motion. Costello's open, but they don't go to him. They have another receiver wide open. Oh, no, great job by the defensive back intercepting it. Covered a lot of ground. That pass is intercepted by Scancarella. Again, he has been the MVP for Wayne Valley tonight. And you know what? Where they got that ball, that's almost as good as a punt. But they had Costello wide open again. Was it 2 or 3 times tonight? On the far side of the field, nobody near him. You trust him enough to give him the ball and a handoff. Let him get some room to run on a reception.
Well, I agree with you about Scancarella being MVP. To me, at this point, he is definitely the player of the game.
So the shotgun formation. Ferrillo hands it off. Looked like a definite hold there. No flag is thrown. And that is Maple with the carry. And the Downingtown fans and coaches were all yelling hold there. Mike, I understand. I want to give a shout out to some fans watching.
Yeah, I'd like to thank the fans from Wayne Valley, New Jersey for watching. I spoke with athletic director Dave Drozdjak, and he set up the idea that we were web streaming the game, and he let all the fans up there know who couldn't make it to the game, so hopefully they're watching us now.
It's North Jersey, actually, as you said, north of Manhattan. So it's a bit of a hike, especially on a Friday. Ferrillo is going to be brought down all the way back at the 10-yard line. It's that Downingtown pass rush, but also it's the defensive backs with the great coverage not giving him anyone to throw it to. So Downingtown West. In this half, it's been great field position, but no results. We have to think that their coaches are seeing these plays aren't working. Are they going to go back to the type of pass plays that were successful? And will somebody actually notice Costello being wide open? But right now, it's the Whippet defense on the field. It's 3rd and 13, just under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Ferrillo drops back the pass. The pressure gets there again, and he's going to be sacked at the 7-yard line. And the Whippet defense is fired up. You can see Elijah Thomas really excited that they were able to get there. 35 seconds to go in the third quarter. Wayne Valley leads 27-24. 4th and 17 on their own 7.
That was the 3rd sack of the game for Downingtown.
Twice on this drive.
Yes.
So the punter, Montero, back in his own end zone. And then Zaff with the return inside the 30 all the way down to the 26. If Downingtown can't get points this time, they might need to start putting some different players in. I don't know if it's the play calls that have been the issue, if it's been the execution. Now, the times we've seen Costello open, I don't know if he was maybe like the 3rd or 4th read. He thought he had the receiver open on the last play. It was great closing speed by Scancarella, which we know he's fast. He's had great success tonight. But give it to Costello on a screen. Let him get into space. Riddick with the carry up the middle. Oh, holding that ball out a little bit again, but he brought it back in, just fighting for the extra yardage. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter as the Wayne Valley Indians lead the Downingtown West Whippets by a score of 27-24. You're watching the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. We'll be right back after this word from 3CTVLive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3CTVLive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3CTVLive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3CTVLive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
And we're back here at Kopp-Meyer Stadium as the Whippets try to take the lead back this entire half, save for one possession. They've started off in Indian territory, and they've had 0 points to show for it. They have a 2nd and 6. with the kicker like Piscardi that they got, they're practically in his range already, although he is doing double duty tonight. He's having to punt, so is that making his leg a little bit more tired? We'll have to see. But this is a Whippet team that does not want to start off 0-2. But if they want to keep that from happening, getting points on this drive will be a big part of it. They have an entire quarter left to play. But they don't want to keep letting the good field position slip away. Shotgun formation. The handoff goes to the outside. It's Riddick. He's got enough for the first down. Big play for the Whippets.
Good idea.
Shotgun formation. They finally throw it to Costello, and he takes it inside the 5. Yeah, Ben actually had my. I had actually muted myself there, that's why. 11:30 to go in the fourth quarter. The Whippets looking to finally put points up on the board this half. Second down and 2 from the 3-yard line. And a pre-snap penalty. As you hear some Whippet fans applauding, they think it's on Wayne Valley. And it is. It's either offsides or a neutral zone infraction, whatever you want to call it.
Downingtown can still score, not score.
Still get a
Downingtown
first down.
can still get a second first down here.
So it's half the distance to the goal. So it's now 2nd and 1. Man in motion as they give it to Zaff. And Zaff runs it in for the touchdown. Basically a 1.5-yard touchdown run. So Downingtown takes the lead back. It's a 3-point game. An extra point away from it being 31-27. That was just what the Whippets needed. They needed to finally capitalize on great field position, and they were able to do so there. Late substitution on the field by Wayne Valley, but Downingtown players were still moving around before, didn't even take the kick yet. The extra point is up, and Biscardi's kick is good. So Downingtown West takes the 31-27 lead, but there's 11:25 to go in this game. We'll be back after this word from the D'Ambrosio Auto Group.
Now till Labor Day, Jeff D'Ambrosio Destination Downingtown is having a huge price reduction sale. Jeff is making it easy for you to buy that new vehicle. Get up to $12,000 off a 2016 Ram truck. Lease a new Jeep as low as $99 a month. Over 2,500 vehicles in stock. Savings up to $12,000. Plus our goal of 100% credit approval. Jeff makes it easy to make the right deal. Hurry in now to get the easy deal of a lifetime. Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group Destination Downingtown. The easy dealership. Nobody beats Jeff. If you want it for less, you gotta see Jeff.
Downingtown sure showed some life in that last drive, but they had a much shorter field to work with, and they put it in.
Yeah, I mean, they've been starting off in Indian territory, but even for the great field positions they've had, that last drive was phenomenal field position. So the Whippets just took the lead back. Can their defense get a stop? As that ball bounces into the end zone. And then again, they're thinking they can return it. And it's a different return man this time. I don't know. As you said, they play by the same rules. So they have to know if the ball is in the end zone, you can't return it.
I should clarify what I said earlier about the National High School Federation. They do allow some states to change minor things in the rules, but I honestly don't think that that's one that they would change.
Well, they had to know what the rules were going to be in the state they were playing in, though. That's the most important thing. Even if that's something that is different in New Jersey, they knew what state they came to. right now they're in a state of not panic, but a little concerned as they have seen the lead slip away. And there's great pressure. Wow, what a hit. Two guys there, but the first hit by Ryan Wetzel. Big sack.
There were 3 players on that sack. 3 of them came in barreling with a full head of steam.
I think Wetzel got the first hit because I saw one of the other guys getting right in Wetzel's face, getting fired up with them. I mean, they are sending the blitzes more often now. Can Ferrillo maybe try and work in the quick passing game? Just they're in the shotgun, so that gives them an extra second or two. He completes the pass. Oh, that's a block in the back, but it's not called. Oh, and they're calling the late hit. As I thought the hit started before they were out of bounds, but there was a clear block in the back. Darren Warfield. At first I thought it was maybe on the side, but I thought it was more in the back than on the side, but I guess the official thought he got him in the side, but it's got to think it's going to be a late hit on the Whippets.
Yes, it's a personal foul.
As the receiver for Wayne Valley got knocked into the kicking net.
First down, Wayne Valley on the 40.
So Wayne Valley gets a big gain because of a penalty. And the sack got negated because Downingtown West a little too aggressive. They played last week. They shouldn't be the one making this many mistakes. Play action pass. Ferrillo with all sorts of time. And he's got a wide open receiver again. It's Scancarella. How does he keep getting open? Somebody was covering him, but he was able to get behind the defense.
Call Zapp on the stop, and Zapp was ironically in the area like Scancarella was in the area to prevent him from catching earlier. They're kind of playing off of one another.
Well, if Downingtown West wants to win this game, they can't let a player like Scancarella get wide open. I mean, Zapp is a good player, like you said. They're going up against one another. It's a very good player, but you got to stay in coverage. This might be one of those games where it'll come down to the final possession. Oof.
That hit him in the face mask.
Ferrillo took a big hit there. I mean, he's got to be disappointed that he didn't take that hit for a reason. Because as you said,
hit Scancarella in the face mask. It just...
And an incomplete pass, and you take a big hit. You got to be frustrated if you're the quarterback there. Second and 10 from the Whippet 27. 10:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. I'm expecting to see a couple more scores here in this game. Man in motion. Pressure again, but Ferrillo avoids it. And now he just throws it into the ground. No chance of intentional grounding there. I don't think he wanted to take another hit. He probably could have tried running for a yard or two.
He threw it at the feet of one of his running backs.
And he was outside the tackle box, so he also didn't want to take another hit. He just wanted to go ahead and, if he gained anything, it was going to be maybe a half a yard. So we'll take the 3rd and 10. Do they try for the first down or touchdown here? Or do they try and just pick up a couple yards and make it a 4th and manageable? I'm not expecting a run here. I'd say if they can, try and get it to Scancarella again. They haven't thrown it to Tedesco in a while.
That sounds like a good call.
Gould, though, on the screen. Sorry, not Gould, Peloso. Pick up of 2, so it's going to be 4th and 8. They're going to go for it. This is too far for a field goal, too close to punt. Downingtown has to make sure that they don't commit any stupid penalties here. Watch out for the hard count. But most importantly, if you're a Downingtown West player, you do not let Joe Scancarella get behind you. Oh, and the pass is thrown behind A.J. Tedesco. So the Whippets get the ball back. They get the stop they wanted.
Also in the area of that pass, Scancarella.
I think it was intended though for Tedesco. Only he knows what the intent was there. But either way, it's Whippet football. They have a 4-point lead. They'd love to score a touchdown here, but if they can get a field goal, make it a 7-point game, that would be huge.
Is this the worst starting position Downingtown's had tonight?
I think we have an official's timeout here. It might be the worst field position. If not, it's very close to it. The refs are still trying to figure something out.
I'm going to guess, with what I've seen with this ref and crew, the spot of the ball.
They're still discussing it. Maybe it's a ball issue? I don't know. As they're still trying to figure this one out.
They're switching the ball.
Oh, we get to see a ref toss. That's always fun, a little underhanded spinning toss.
And they moved the ball. There was a penalty. I did not see a flag on the field.
You know what? No. It might have been that they had the original spot wrong from the previous play because it was an incomplete pass. I can see Coach Milano on the sideline just kind of like, I don't know what they're doing. What is going on here? How have they not figured this out? As they're still trying to figure out what should be going on right now.
Now they're backing the ball up.
How many referees does it take to spot a football? All right, now that we have that figured out, it's 1st and 10 from the Whippet 25. Handoff goes to Riddick. And he takes it up to the 30. So the ball should be placed on the 30-yard line just to help out our friends on the field that are the officials. 2nd and 5, Downingtown West. Again, it is a tough job to be an official. We joke, of course. You and I did it in soccer. People didn't always like our calls. Handoff up the middle, no gain. The most important thing is to get the ball where it needs to be.
And these guys have done a beneficent job doing so.
We kid, but the most important thing is to get the call right. You don't even like baseball, but you know a certain umpire I can't stand because the man almost never gets a call right.
Mention him by name if you'd like.
Please do.
Joe West.
Yes, he is an umpire that is roundly disliked by everyone in baseball. So that's a situation where, okay, he doesn't know what he's doing. But these refs have done a good job. An occasional hiccup. It is just the 2nd game of the year. So it's 3rd and 5 for the Whippets. Guys are in the shotgun. Pass is complete to Zaff. What I like there, Geyser knew the pressure was coming. He knew he was going to take a hit. And Zaff knew he was going to take a hit.
And that quarterback eyed the needle. He threw the football to the eye of the needle.
Yeah, we've seen him thread the needle several times tonight.
Tight coverage.
Handoff up the middle. Riddick. That's his best carry of the night on a play where he holds on to the football. Gain of 10. I want to say the play where he fumbled, he had a gain of about 11.
Going back to our discussion of the refs, after this play.
Rolling out the passes, Geyser. He's got his man open, but he decides to take it himself. That's not a strong hit. There's the late hit. You can see the Downingtown players and coaches just saying, where's that late hit? So Downingtown West is going to get a 1st down off of a run that wasn't that strong.
And don't forget all the fans under us.
Personal foul against Wayne Valley at the conclusion of the play.
Downingtown West, I'm surprised to see running the hurry up. They're leading in this game unless they're just trying to catch the defense off guard, not give them time to get a sub in. You know, that hit out of bounds there, that might have been just a play by a tired player.
First down on the 31-yard
But
line.
So it might be working for him, but still a little surprised to see the hurry-up offense because since
Going
they've
back
been
to
huddling.
the thing on, well, they're coming back already.
Burst and 10 from the 31. Guys are under center. Man in motion's Costello. And Zaff gets the carry, and he's still going. Pushed out of bounds. He takes it down to the 17, but there's a flag on the play. It's a holding call. And I was going to say, the fact that they were able to get that play off is it was read beautifully by the Wayne Valley defense. As the handoff was occurring, there was a player right there.
Trying to make an important point that no discussion about the refs. You have to realize that their job, they make 50% of the people happy and 50% of the people angry on every call they make.
And I think the refs would be appreciate if we stopped talking about them because you never actually want to notice the officials in the game. So hopefully we won't be mentioning them anymore tonight, but the amount of penalties we've seen, I doubt that. And all the penalties, I believe, have been justified, too. That's the thing. And that pass is too far, almost intercepted by Scancarella again. Now, there was a great completion earlier in the game on a deep pass, but I'm really surprised we're not seeing the plays as there's a player down for Wayne Valley. I'm going to finish my point, then we're going to go to our friends at Miller's Insurance. But just to finish the point, there's a couple plays where a Downingtown receiver ran to a spot, turned around, sat behind the defense, caught the ball, or a couple of times there was drops. But there's been a couple of times where Downingtown's been able to get behind the defense, but they've stopped running those routes as they tend to the injured player. It looks like Scancarella diving to try and make that interception, hurt himself. Right back after this word from Miller's Insurance.
She's the most important thing in our lives.
Are we doing enough to provide for her?
Protect your family for today and a lifetime of tomorrows. Life insurance from Miller's Insurance Agency, serving our Chester County community since 1975 and a partner with Erie Insurance. Above all, in service. Contact us today for a no-cost consultation. Miller's Life Insurance. We're here today for your tomorrows. Visit online at miainc.com.
And they are still tending to the injured player who we believe to be Captain Joe Scancarella, who's had a phenomenal game. I mean, we're looking at the our list of scoring plays. He's got 3 touchdowns tonight. He's come up with interceptions. He's had a great game. He tried to make another big play diving for the interception. And if he's out, that's going to be a big blow. You hope it's just a cramp, but just the way he dove for that ball, not quite sure.
I'm not sure, but I think Coach Kotlars is over there.
Yeah, they're trying to repair their injured player. And, hey, if you need some auto repairs, I want to tell you about our friends at Chester County Transmission. That's right, Chester County Transmission. It's Chester County's auto repair pros for all your auto needs. They are family-owned, and Chester County Transmission pledges to all their customers that we will repair your transmission using the most cost-effective repair methods available. It's not hard to see why they've been trusted since 1980. They are located at 2343 East Lincoln Highway in Coatesville and can be reached at 610-384-2879 or can go to chestercountytransmissions.com and get a repair quote 24/7. That's right, Chester County Transmission, your home for all your auto repair needs. And the way they're tending to him there, it looks like he is just cramping up, so that's good to see. Yeah, we're here at Kottmeyer Stadium for the Chestmont Game of the Week as the Downingtown West Whippets lead the Wayne Valley Indians by a score, again, 31-27. Just to recap the scoring, as it looks like Scancarella is up. It was an early 7-0 lead. Scancarella scoring on the opening drive for Wayne Valley, but then it was Mike Riddick answering with a touchdown for the Whippets to make it 7-7. Massimo Biscardi kicked the field goal to make it 10-7 Downingtown West. But then it was another Scancarella touchdown, but this time it was a missed extra point. Then it was Zaff with a touchdown for the Whippets, making it 17-13. Wayne Valley had a blocked extra point after Montero got them a touchdown. McNulty for the Whippets made it a 24-19 game. Again, McNulty was who I was saying. He was doing a good job getting behind the defense. Do they go back to him? And then it was Scancarello with a touchdown, making it 27-24 Wayne Valley. But then Zaff scores to make it 31-27 Downingtown West. The Whippets have the ball on the 40-yard line, 2nd and 19. Play action. And they throw a little screen to Costello. Picks up a nice gain, gets it up to the 36.
That's one of those plays that you'd say you have to get 4 yards per carry or per pass to get the first down.
Now, again, they only got 4 there, so it is a 3rd and long. But considering the fact that pass was in the backfield, I say it's a nice gain because he had more ground to cover. So it's 3rd and 15. Clock ticks down to under 7 minutes. The Whippets have all 3 of their timeouts. Wayne Valley has 2 left. Pistol formation. Guys are job spat the pass. Nicely defended by Montero. That's Jordan Montero. Stepping in front of the would-be receiver, Zaff. Just swats that ball away. The Whippets are going to have to punt. Can they maybe get a coffin corner punt here? The ball goes into the end zone. It's only going to be a net of 16 yards. Again, Massimo Viscardi doing double duty tonight, punting and doing the field goals and kickoffs and extra points. As Bowler still out. High snap. It's over the head of Viscardi as he just falls on the ball. Smart play there. He didn't want to try and pick it up and still try to kick it and not get to pick it up at all. But now Wayne Valley's got 1st and 10 from the Whippet 40. We saw Wayne Valley with some poor snaps tonight on punts. Now it's Downingtown's turn.
And we hope this doesn't continue for either team. As I said earlier, it drives the coaches absolutely nuts when mistakes like this are made.
That's why you see in the NFL, when you get a good long snapper, they stay with the team for a long time. Right now, the long snapper from the Eagles, I want to say he and the last long snapper, I think they've only had 2 guys in the last 20 years maybe. And the current long snapper is a magician. So, I mean, they focus on that one skill. But you can make a living off it if you're a good long snapper. Not good long snapping right there. It's Peloso with the carry. Gould is still out. So Peloso is going to get the bulk of the carries now. It is great field position for the Indians, but they do still want to have a little bit of a sense of urgency just because they are down by 4. Field goal is not going to give them the lead. 6:10 to go here in the 4th quarter. Ferrillo in the shotgun, hands off to Peloso. Makes a nice cut there. He's going up the middle. He's still going. He breaks a tackle. He's going to go in for the score. 34-yard touchdown run, Greg Peloso. It just looked like it was going to be a gain of a few yards, but he makes one cut and shows great speed. So the Indians take the lead back. Extra point away from making this a 3-point ball game. 5:55 to go in the 4th quarter. The kick is up, and it is good. No trouble on that point after touchdown. So it's 34-31, Wayne Valley with the lead. We're live at Kottmeyer Stadium. We'll be right back after this word from 3CTVLive.com.
Looking to advertise your business? Well, 3CTVLive.com would like to welcome you, the business community, to advertise on our Game of the Week Chessmont League for 3CTVLive.com. Please contact Al Ray Johnson of 3CTV Live at 610-306-9492. Again, 3CTVLive.com welcomes the business community to advertise live on Game of the Week Chessmont League.
We're back live at Kottmeyer Stadium. It's the 3CTV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. Again, you can go on, like us on Facebook. It's 3CTV Live. Or follow us on Instagram, or follow us on Twitter at ChessmontFB. As the Dog Pounds doing the U.S. Men's National Soccer Team chant, the "I believe that we will win" chant, showing support for their guys. Oh, and it's an onside kick. Downingtown West was not expecting that as it bounced right to Montero, and the Whippet players are stunned. They were not expecting that. They watched that ball bounce, and nobody went after the ball. Great play calling by Wayne Valley. There is a flag, though. Looks like they've picked that up. So Wayne Valley shocks Downingtown, going for the onside kick. So they just took a 3-point lead, and now they're trying to eat this clock up and add to their lead. They get a touchdown. It's a 10-point ball game if they're able to get the extra point.
Now it's time for Downingtown's defense to totally step it up.
I thought there was a false start there.
I saw that too, Mike.
James Pollock definitely went early, and I don't know what the ref was looking at, but instead it's going to be a gain of 4 for Wayne Valley. Whippets have plenty of time, but they need to get a stop. You thought Wayne Valley was getting the play clock close to 0 before. Now it's intentional. I can't believe they executed that onside kick. I think it really worked because Downingtown was so surprised. Hand off to Peloso. She's fighting for the extra yards. The Whippets really needed to try and force a turnover. It's going to be 3rd down and 2. 34-31, Wayne Valley with the lead, looking to get their first win out of state. As they hurry up to the line of scrimmage quickly. It's going to be a handoff, but getting stopped in the backfield was Peloso. So the Whippet defense looks like they did what they needed to do, but did the Indians go for it? Yeah, I didn't get that. So, Acherero is currently losing to Twin Valley, and Bishop Shanahan defeated Glen Mills by a rather handy margin, so nice win by the Eagles.
Shanahan's coming on strong in football lately.
They are going for it. The pass is no, it's dropped. It's either a fumble or an incomplete pass. Either way, it's going to be Downingtown football.
There's a white flag out there.
And now they're ruling it's incomplete. So it's Whippet football. And for you Downingtown football fans, just heard that North Penn has defeated Downingtown East 23-7. North Penn, perennial powerhouse. And then again, so are the Downingtowns. For the Downingtown we got in this game tonight, the Whippets of Downingtown West. The defense gets a big stop. The surprise onside kick only cost them time. And Cumberland Valley destroying Coatesville 41-21. So the Whippets looking to join Shanahan getting the non-conference win tonight. And 1st and 10 from their own 38. Handoff goes to Riddick. He's got a hole. He takes it up to the 46. A little extracurriculars there. Talking about playing to the echo of the whistle. No flags. I like it. Good hard football.
2nd down and 2 after a gain of 8.
Riddick is starting to get some really strong carries here in this 4th quarter.
This is the Riddick I expected from the beginning of the game, Mike.
Again, he came off an injury last season where he was playing pretty well. Shotgun formation. Costello in motion. He takes the handoff, trying to use his speed to get to the outside. He turns the corner. He gets the first down, and he takes it in to Indian territory. Yeah, going forward for this season, Downingtown West really is going to want to work on their defense, because this is the second week in a row that there's been a lot of points up on the board. 42-41 last week. This week they're down 34-31. But hey, a win is a win, so if they can get the W tonight, they don't care how high scoring it's going to be. 1st and 10 from the Wayne Valley 46. Man in motion. Geyser drops back the pass. He finally throws the bubble screen to Costello. Not a big game, but still, we've been looking for that all night, where he's had him wide open. It's a gain of 4. It's better than trying to throw it up to a covered receiver. We've seen the plays the defensive backs have made for Wayne Valley tonight. So, no huddle offense. Handoff goes to Riddick. He bounces off one tackler, keeps the legs going. Ball comes out again, but the ref right there whistles him down. Nice job by the official, definitively making the call. Doesn't want anybody fighting for the ball. Riddick, though, yeah, he was down, but he really needs to make sure he's holding on to that football. Either way, it's going to be a first down for the Whippets.
Whippets are showing their power now. This is what Whippet football is all about. And I'll bet this next ball is going to Michael Riddick.
And Wayne Valley trying to show their fans what Indian football is all about. They're trying to show, hey, we didn't go 9-2 last year as a fluke. We are a good football team trying to get this out-of-state win. Option. Late toss to Costello. That's the second time tonight they've run the option. And it's been pretty poor both times. That time it went really badly. There was just nowhere to run for Geyser. So then he pitched it to Costello. He had nowhere to run, and it's a loss of 5. Would have been better just to
sit on the ball down.
Yeah, they could have just thrown it right into the ground. I often wonder why they don't do that. I know they want to give their teammate a chance to make a play, but better than losing the yards. They're down by 3 with 2:18 to go. The Whippets trying to at least tie it here. But they're on the 42. They got to get better field position, and they call the timeout. Coach Milano not happy as the play clock got down to 5 seconds.
Timeout, Downingtown West.
So the Whippets looking to either tie or take the lead. We're live at Kottmeyer Stadium. Again, Wayne Valley, their first game of the season. Downingtown West, their second. The Whippets are currently 0-1. Can Coach Milano draw up the plays that they need to come back? I mean, they had a great comeback last week. This is against a hungry Wayne Valley team looking to start the season off with a big win. Part of the reason this matchup happened was last year Wayne Valley played opponents that are perennially good teams, but they struggled last year. So even though they had a good record, they had to play on the road their first playoff game just because they played weaker opponents. And then they lost their second game of the playoffs. So they were looking to play a better opponent, even if they lose, get some more points in the playoff rankings. But right now they have the lead. Wayne Valley 34, Downingtown West 31, 2nd and 16 for the Whippets. Geyser drops back the pass. Pass is complete.
Pass complete to Riddick.
Still not back to the original line of scrimmage, though, so it's going to be 3rd and long for the Whippets. Only a gain of 3. I mean, this is 4-down territory. This is way too long for a field goal, unless they can get it a little bit closer. But, I mean, the first down marker is at the 26. Does Wayne Valley send pressure? Guys are in the shotgun. Costello in motion. And they throw the screen pass, and it's incomplete. I got to tell you, as a football fan, I loathe that play call. I know you want to try to get it into, one of your playmakers' hands, but you need 13 yards And that nothing was going to happen there. I'm sorry.
And I saw several Downingtown receivers out there that were open, and he could have taken a chance and thrown the ball.
If you want to do a play that makes it a 4th and manageable, maybe try and use your tight end. You know, McNulty, we haven't said his name for a while. So now it's 4th and 13 for the Whippets. 2:07 to go in the game. And the pressure in Geyser's face, and he just throws it up short of the intended receiver, Zaff. There is pressure in his way. Zaff was open. So if Downingtown West can, not give up many yards here on these first 2 plays, they call the timeouts. The 3rd play, they're not going to be able to stop the clock. So if they can get the ball back, there's not going to be much time. I'll tell you what, not the best final drive of the game you're expecting, or potential final drive of the game as far as execution and play calling.
Good news for the Indians is Scarcarello is out there again.
A running play as expected. I thought I saw some pre-snap motion again by Wayne Valley, but Peloso picks up 2. Whippets call the timeout with 1:54 left. It's the 3C TV Live Chessmont Game of the Week on ChessmontFootball.com. I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you about our friends at Barnabas of Westchester. That's right, Barnabas is a group that exists to help people that are involved in some sort of career transition. Whether you're unemployed, underemployed, returning to the workplace after a long absence, or maybe just thinking about switching careers, they are here to help you. Barnabas Westchester meets in the community room of Providence Church, located at 430 Hannam Avenue in Westchester, every Monday from 6:30 a.m. to 7:30. All are welcome to attend. For more information, go to barnabaswc.org or email info@barnabas.org. Again, you're watching this game on ChessmontFootball.com. If you'd like to advertise or donate to ChessmontFootball.com or 3CTVLive.com, go to 3CTVLive.com now or contact 610-306-9492. I want to thank all our viewers tonight, including those watching from northern New Jersey. As expected, another handoff. Just trying to run as much time off the clock as they can. The Whippets, as expected, call the timeout. And we want to take this timeout to tell you yet again about that delicious bison burger you can get at Beaver Creek Tavern. But if you're not a meat eater, they got vegetarian options. They have a gluten-free menu available as well. They have a classic American fare is what they do best. They have a full menu available all day. They got live music on Saturdays. They have great service. Always been satisfied when I've gone there. You can book your event today at Beaver Creek Tavern. They are located at 1350 Bondsville Road. Again, live bands on Saturday. So what you can do, watch some great football on ChessmontFootball.com tonight. Tomorrow night, go see a great live band. So Downingtown will be unable to stop the clock going forward. It's 3rd and 6. Now, this is where I kind of like what's going on in the coach's mind. Do you run the ball, just trying to keep the clock going, or do you try and pick up the first down, put the final nail in the coffin? And they throw the pass, and it goes off of one Indian player's hands, and it's almost caught by another. And this is great if you're a Whippet fan because the clock stops for you. 1:45 to go. Special teams has pretty much been your friend except for on the onside kick. So worst case scenario, you're going to get the ball back around minute 35-ish, minute 38. You have no timeouts, but clock stops for first downs. You have a great field goal kicker. There's been long snapping issues for both teams. We said it might come down to the final possession of the game.
I sure did, and I said it would go back and forth all night.
Low snap this time, but able to get the kickoff. Downingtown West wasn't trying to get the block there. If they tried blocking that punt, they would have been able to get it with ease because it was such a low snap. So here's where we stand. Wayne Valley with the 34-31 lead over the home Downingtown West Whippets. The Whippets have no timeouts. They have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 26-yard line. Again, minute 36 to go. Can the Whippets pull off the comeback? Geyser drops back. He's got time. Throws it to a covered man. Pass is incomplete. They were trying to get it to Braden Williams. It was double coverage. He made a great catch earlier. They went for the big play there. They don't need to get it all right now. They can try and get a couple first downs.
Yeah, I've seen pass interference called on a play like that where a defender bumps up against the receiver, and they didn't call it there, but they could have.
Also, maybe not looking back for the ball, but I think it was a good no call. Minute 29 to go, 2nd and 10. Hydra drops at the pass, pressure up the middle. You know, it's actually probably better that Riddick dropped that because he was going to get tackled inbounds. It still would have been no gain, but now it's 3rd and 10. Did they try and get the big play or just get the first down to keep the drive going?
I think they're going to go for the first down. You got a minute 23 to go, and why not just take it in pieces?
The way some of the play calling has been, I know they've been favoring the screens, but did they try and get just a receiver to run to maybe a yard or two past the first down marker, just turn around, try and catch it, get the first down, and then maybe spike the ball? Geyser taking it himself. It's a horrible decision as he's stopped. The clock keeps running. I know he's thinking, oh, I need to try and get yards. They don't have any timeouts. Loss of 1 on the play, and this may be the final play of the game, and they're not even in shotgun, which is even more confusing. 4th and 11 for the Whippets. Incomplete. The Whippets were hoping maybe to get a pass interference call, but there was no reason to expect that. That's going to be the ball game, as the Whippets are going to fall to 0-2. Look, I'm not a head football coach. I'm not a coordinator, never been one. But the last 2 drives, I've not been a huge fan of the play calling. I mean, obviously it's passing downs where the Indians knew what you had to try and pass it, but where's the trick plays that they're known for?
And Downingtown is known for trickery.
Where's
trickification, as you call it?
A little trickery. Where's the routes that we're working? Again, I know there were some drops, but they had great success with getting receivers open. As you see the kneel down, they had receivers getting open, just running about 10, 15-yard route, to turn around, sitting behind the defense. Whatever they wanted to do, they weren't able to do. The Whippets are going to fall to 0-2, and Wayne Valley starts their season off with the win, and an out-of-state win at that.
And, of course, the first time all game that we see
Farello
fall into we see Farello fall into a situation where he's up under center as the victory formation.
And that's going to be the final play of the ball game as the Wayne Valley Indians start their season off to win. And you can see they are fired up. This is a big win for them. Big win for their program. Going out of state, they knew Downingtown was a powerhouse. They knew what kind of atmosphere this was. So Wayne Valley 34, Downingtown West 31. The Whippets, who started 9-0 last season, fall to 0-2. Your player of the game, Mike, clearly only one guy who it could be.
Scancarella.
And again, we saw him get injured, but he scored not 1, not 2, but 3 touchdowns, forced turnovers. I mean, it's not often that
Downingtown West sees somebody else come into their house and have a player put on a show like this. But that happened tonight. I mean, Downingtown West, even though it was only a 3-point game, didn't seem like they played their best game. Defensively, they occasionally were getting stops, but they were giving up big plays. Offensively, they just didn't seem like they could get it going.
The fans here walking out with their heads down because they're not used to seeing this either.
As we're going to try and get, as you see there, an interview with the winning coach from Wayne Valley.
Roger Kotlars.
Thank you. I didn't want to butcher the man's last name. He just got a big win. So we're going to send it down to Sierra in just a moment. If they can catch the coach who's celebrating with his players. What a big W for that program. I mean, I know you were speaking to their athletic director. They were saying they wanted to play quality opponents like this. So it's one thing to play them, but it's another one to get a win going into a hostile environment. If you're a Downingtown football fan, be it East or West, either way, not a good night for Downingtown football. But you know what Coach Milano was telling his players right now? We went up against a good team tonight, a team that's from a power conference. We didn't get the win, but we have a lot that we can learn.
Just to tell you a little bit about that conference that they're in, it's called the North Jersey Super Football Conference. It consists of 120 teams.
So Wayne Valley gets the 34-31 win. Then we're going to be sending it down to post-game interview with the coach of Wayne Valley. What is her name? Then we're going to have Sierra Horsey with the post-game interview. And Mike, if you're Downingtown going forward, what do you do to change things? I mean, you've put up 31 points this week, 41 points last week. Your offense seems to be getting it done, but not at the end.
The defense has to get back to basics, plain and simple. They've got to go back to the drawing board and just chug away at the cursory points of the game.
And the big thing that I saw in this game was there was one player for Wayne Valley that looked like he was dominating play, and they kept letting him get open. And it wasn't just, okay, he beat his man. It's they kept putting him in single coverage, or they were doing zone coverage, and somebody forgot to guard him. So Scancarella is the reason why Wayne Valley is victorious tonight.
Scancarella is an all-county player. They're only one.
Again, all offense. I mean, all the offensive plays that were big really were pretty much him. The defensive plays, he did it all. Again, we're getting ready to send you down to the post-game interview with the winning coach of Wayne for Wayne Valley. I want to thank you for Roger Kotlars. I want to thank you for watching this game on 3CTV Live's Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com.
And thanks to those of you in North Jersey in the town of Wayne.
So we're going to send you down to Sierra Horsey here coming up. And take it away.
It's Kotlars.
Kotlars.
Yeah, Kotlars.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So basically, I'm going to ask you, how's it feel to be the winner of tonight's game?
I don't have to be prepared. That's all right.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah,
all right. Okay.
Think I got any stumpers in there? I mean, is there like a real difficult question? That's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. So we are here with Coach Roger. I'm sorry. Could you?
Kotlars. Yeah.
Kotlars. I'm sorry. Okay. So, Coach, this game was pretty up and down tonight. I really wasn't sure who was going to win. So how does it feel to be tonight's winners?
Well, that's huge. I mean, this is just a really exciting way to start off the season. You know, all along when we first scheduled this game, you know, we thought it was just a really equal matchup. And, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we've been preaching all along with our kids that it's going to come down to who can play for 48 minutes, who's going to execute the longest. And that's exactly how the game played out. There was ups and downs. There were some obstacles to overcome. And I thought our kids did a great job being tough. That was the mantra all week, to be Jersey tough, be tough, have some pride in that. And I thought at the end of the game we had our guys really step up, especially on defense. Second quarter we had some rocky moments. Score was 24-19 at half, and we held them to 7 in the second half, and that was huge. We really stepped up.
Okay, so who are you all playing next week?
Next week, we're back in Jersey, obviously, and we play Lakeland, who's right down the road from us. That's a traditional rival of the school. Goes back, 40 years we've been playing, and that'll be their opener. So I know they were here, I believe, and they've been prepping for us through their whole preseason. Last year we had a very similar to game to this, and we pulled it out in a comeback, and I know those guys will be very prepared. They're very well coached. They're tough kids, and we got to get right back at it on Monday, ready to work. Labor Day, day of labor.
So the kids won't have a little break?
Well, they're going to get Saturday, Sunday. We'll be on the bus. We'll probably arrive, midnight or 1 in the morning. The kids will be off Saturday, Sunday. Coaches will get to sleep until about maybe 9 o'clock, and then we'll be back in the office, looking at Lakeland. And Monday we're back to work, like I said. Day of labor always in football season, Labor Day.
Okay. So what will you do to ensure that these guys will win again next week?
Well, there's no guarantees. We don't want to look ahead in terms of, just worrying about Friday night. We want to worry about one day at a time. That's really the way to approach things. And our first goal is going to be on Monday, to get our best practice, to be as prepared as possible, to really focus in and get the introduction to the game plan. And every day after, we'll just take it one day at a time. And you got to stay hungry, can't get complacent. Obviously, by no means was this a pretty game. There was definitely some issues really on both sides of the ball. I'm glad our guys showed the toughness and grit and determination to pull it out. That's huge. 1-0. It's a whole lot better than 0-1. But at the end of the day, we have a lot of work to do in terms of getting better.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for interviewing with us, Coach. All right. Thank you. All right, everybody. Again, I'm Sierra Horsey with 3CTV Live. Remember, you can watch the game. You can stream it live every week on Friday at chestmontfootball.com. Remember to follow us and like us on Facebook and Instagram at 3CTV Live. We'll take you there.
And just to recap, it was Wayne Valley 34, Downingtown West 31. The Whippets fall to 0-2, Wayne Valley to 1-0. And want to thank our sponsors from 3CTVLive.com's Chestmont Game of the Week, Jeff D'Ambrosio Auto Group, Miller's Insurance, Chester County Transmission, Barnabas of Westchester, and Beaver Creek Tavern. So, Mike, another great game here on 3CTV Live's Chestmont Game of the Week on ChestmontFootball.com. Looking forward to bringing you another great game next week. Any final thoughts, Mike?
No, I was just going to sign off saying this is Mike Dunn.
And this is Mikey Dunn. Again, 3CTVLive.com. We'll take you there. We'll see you next week, everybody.